Oh, boy, just right here for me. Hang on a minute. Oh, it might have happened. Hang on. Oh, hey, I think it's happened, Michelle.
Oh, no.
It's only right here. Yep, hang on a minute.
But it was fine yesterday?
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, no, I'm moving the cord. Let me hold this up to MJTV. It's my headphones, and I'm getting just right ear. So the jack is a 1/4-inch phono jack, and well, I've had this set in service. These Cost Pro 4 AA's, I've had these in service since 2015, December 2015. That's when I was doing mornings on 710 WOR in New York. And I've had this set for a long time. And actually, this is probably the longest I've ever had these Cost Pro 4 AA's for one long stretch like this. So this is like way overtime, right? There was a time where I was replacing these things. When I was doing MJ and BJ and MJ back on the other station, I think I was switching these things out every maybe 2 years max. I don't know why. Maybe I was tougher on them. I don't know. I don't know why these have lasted so long. Anyway, so the cord, I've got, if you look at MJ TV, it's kind of frayed over here. The jack is all flopping around, so the wires clearly, and right now I have no headphones because I took it out to show people on MJ TV. Let me plug it back in. All right, hang on a minute. All right, now I've got both ears. I've got both ears. Hang on. Both ears. All right, but it's getting close, Michelle.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, it might be. And I do have a spare set. I have a spare set hidden in the studio.
Hidden?
Yes. It's not in my cabinet because the box where the headphones are in, the box is too big for the cabinet. But I have a brand new, you know what? Screw it. Hang on.
You're just going to move to them now?
No. It's underneath the printer. I just want to I just want to show everybody. Hang on. Can you feel some time?
Is that your secret hiding spot underneath the printer?
Yeah.
You also got a little stash of, I don't know, meth or coke down there too?
What the hell are you saying? I don't have meth or coke.
Old school radio studio stuff.
Here is my box of Cost Pro 4 AA's. I've got a brand new set hidden underneath the printer on my little side return countertop. So it's all tucked in the back. So hopefully nobody steals them. So I've got a brand new set ready to go in case I thought we were done. Right now I've moved the jack wire into the proper position. So I've got both ears, both left and right, are now working. All right, so.
We'll see as the morning progresses.
Hey, where the hell's Fester? It's 6:05. Hey, Andrew, have you heard a word from Fester? Can you turn your microphone on? Have you heard a thing from Fester?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay.
He texted me.
What?
Oh, I missed it.
What?
He said, good news, bad news. Which one do I want first?
Oh, geez. Let me just call him up. Read the text.
That's what he says. That is the text. Good news, bad news, and then a return. So there's a line, an empty line. Which one do you want first?
All right. Just we'll just call him up. Riddle me this.
Good news. He's going to be here, but bad news.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey.
Dude, you're not in a car. I can hear you're in a room.
Yeah, I'm in a room.
Where are you?
I'm outside the door. I had good news and bad news, and Michelle never replied back.
We just yeah. What's the bad news?
I don't have my key today.
Oh.
And the good news is?
I'm here.
Yeah.
All right, so wait a minute. Are you in the lobby?
Yeah, I'm in the little lobby here. I'm sitting on that little bench.
Oh, so you're outside. You're not even in the lobby.
No, I'm in the elevator area.
Yes. That's the outside. That's the landing.
Like a vestibule.
Yeah, I'm in the landing.
You're in the right on the top of the stairs where the elevator is, but outside of our office lobby, that's where he is. Andrew Andrew, I think, is coming to get you. All right.
Oh, I just see him.
Yeah.
Now he's standing there by the door, taunting me.
Can you come right to the studio, or do you have to go to the morning show office to grab your crap?
No, I leave my crap in the studio now.
That's good. Yeah.
Andrew's not coming to the door. I quit. No, come on, open it up.
Let's go. All right, get in here.
You,
all right.
Andrew.
So,
all right, so open the first door.
Why don't you have your keys today?
So
how do you leave without your keys? Why aren't your keys or your key card? Why isn't it attached to your vehicle key?
Okay, first of all, you know that I don't carry a wallet because I have no ass.
Okay,
yes.
All right.
My wallet.
That is not true. You had the Pulp Fiction wallet.
Yeah.
Hang up. He's here. All right, come on. Come to your microphone. All right, let me just hang up the phone. You missed my incredibly entertaining dissertation on my headphone dilemma this morning.
Oh, no.
All right, so sit down. Let's go. All right, so what don't you have? You've got a lanyard around your neck. What's that?
Well, this is my key lanyard.
Okay.
But I don't want to have the door key pass always flapping around my neck. So
Oh, you forgot your key card.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the key card.
Where is the key card?
So I always keep them. I had a wallet for years. You're right.
Why don't you get the phone case that has the little credit card holder and you put your freaking key card to get into the radio station on your phone?
That's what I have. And that's the part I don't have. I have the magnet that goes in the back of the phone.
You lost?
No, I just took it off last night.
Why would you take it off?
Because I use a different charger, and I couldn't, slot it in the charger well, and I took it off. I'm like, oh, there's no way I'm going to forget this in the morning. This is the most important thing to get inside the building. And lo and behold, I forgot that part.
Do you know where it is?
Yeah.
And I hear people are texting you. Can you put your phone on vibrate, please, so I don't have to listen to your texts all morning long?
I want you to know that
Mr. Hot Dog Hat?
Some of my more avid texters are requesting access to our hotline and our warm line.
What?
I guess we called a listener from our secret backdoor number. Like all radio stations have.
Whoa. When did we call a listener from our secret backdoor hotline number?
I don't know, but I had a listener, Brett Green, who's
Yes.
and he's like, hey, is there any way I can get the new warm line or new hotline?
Hold on. How do they know warm line and hotline? They don't.
He might know a couple of things about the industry. I mean, every radio station I've been to has a warm line and a hotline. That's not a secret.
You
Yeah.
reference it all the time.
I don't think we have a warm line anymore. So, folks, internal radio business, warm line, hotline. So the hotline was like the really top level, most important back office line to get into the studio. So like a DJ's really effing up. DJ's really screwing up. Like maybe they're saying the wrong name of the radio station. The program director could call up, and that was the hotline.
Yeah.
And I remember I worked at radio stations where you had like a flashing red light up on the ceiling for the hotline, and you had like a white light for the warm line, and the warm line was like the less important line. So other DJs, if they needed to call in, or maybe the promotions department needed to call in,
Station business.
You call the back not so important line, or not as important line, is the warm line. Get it? That one is warm, but the other one is it's hot. So that's the whole radio hotline, warm line.
Right.
All
so I got a text from.
We only have, they cut out the warm line for budgetary reasons. All we have is the hotline now.
All right, I didn't know that.
In the old studio, literally the old studio that we were in right behind us for the 5 years that we were here before we got into the new studio. That studio had a warm line and a hotline, but then they went to this new, cheaper, janky internet phone system, and now all we have is the hotline. So, no, we're not giving listeners our internal back line. I'm sorry.
Hey,
we love you, but we're not giving you the internal hotline number. You got to call 800-990-1047.
He writes me back. He goes, hey, is there any chance I can get the actual studio warm line number to avoid the 800 number?
Yeah. Why don't we give you our social security number as well?
The old one, and then he gives me the old.
How about I give you all my brokerage accounts information?
In the old studio, he says this is the old number.
How about I sign my mortgage over to you, or my house over to you? How about I do that?
He goes, it should be on your caller ID when MJ calls you when you're late. Thanks. And I wrote to him, I go, hey, there's no way in hell I'm going to get me. If somehow you get it, you get it. But I'm not going to be the one to give it to you, Brett.
Just getting rolling. Man, I'm excited. I got a lot of crap that's going to entertain me today. And that's always been my method of operation, is if it entertains me, it tends to entertain the bulk of the audience. And that's what's lined up today. Back in a minute. Hang on.
No incidents.
6:21 at the MJ Morning Show. No, that's significant. I didn't know that. So Michelle and Fester were just talking about a serious anniversary, which is today, and it's like a double whammy serious anniversary today. And I don't want to give it away just yet. I didn't even plan on this. So we've got another whole segment that we can build around this. And then Fester starts yakking about an additional little accessory item to the big anniversary story. So that's going to be an add-on.
Oh.
So what do you mean? Oh.
Well, of the two anniversaries, one is significantly less important.
Well, okay.
Significant.
One is certainly bigger than the other.
One would be a minor footnote to history.
Listen, I remember, folks, I remember that when this happened, I said that the other one got short shrifted.
No question.
I remember. Listen, I can see myself. What year was it? What was the year, Michelle?
2009.
2009. I can see myself in the old 93 studio on Gandy. I can see myself in front of this microphone, and I said, oh, my God, man, she got screwed, man.
Yeah.
She got hosed. What is it? What's the big anniversary? We will get into it. I'll tell you right now, we'll get into it a little after 7:30.
Can't wait.
So, of course, at about 7:27 or so, we start the big MJ hour and 20 minutes plus of nonstop show. No commercials, no music. Well, we don't play any music. The only music we play is the rejoined bumper music coming out of the commercial breaks. And, you know, the less music we played, the higher the ratings went. Try to tell them that from the beginning, these brain surgeons. Just shut up and let me do MJ, you know? Hello?
Just let me do my show.
Just get out my way. Biatch. All right. So big. Let me mark this down. Big anniversary. All right. I marked it down at about 7:30ish or so. Coming up here on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, I'm going to give you sort of an acronym. Yeah. Well, not sort of. It is WSOP. Sounds like a radio station. WSOP. What, Fester?
Yes.
Let's see how good you really are. What is WSOP?
Oh, it's
It does sound like a radio station, doesn't it?
WSOP.
WSOP Radio.
You're listening to 1390 WSOP, the heart of Charleston, South Carolina.
Man, I could be a jingle singer. Hey, man. Hey, let me do this again. WSOP. All right, here we go. Here's take one for the jingle sing. WSOP Charleston.
Wait.
Is there really a WSOP in Charleston?
No, there's a WSPO.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
What are you, dyslexic
I
all of a
looked-
sudden?
I looked too quickly.
All right.
I got excited. I was like, oh, there is one. There isn't.
So then what is WSOP?
There's also a WSIP.
No, WSOP.
WSIP.
Hold on. There is the Big Sip?
Yeah, the Big Sipper.
The Big Sipper. Later today on the Big Sipper, we're going to be giving away some big gulps. Going to give away some big gulps on the Big Sipper.
I'd give away a big gulp every hour.
If you work for WSIP,
Like, big gulps are on sale now, like for 59 cents.
is there a WGLP?
Gulp.
What are the weight loss drugs called, Michelle? Are those
GLPs.
Those are GLPs. Yeah, those are right.
Yeah.
Like the Ozempic, those are GLPs. GLP-1.
Well, that's just semaglutide
All
or
right.
Ozempic.
All right,
Because it only
all
does
right.
one thing.
All right.
That's enough huffy talk from
Yeah.
you on
All right.
WSIP, SIP FM.
Where is the? Oh, that's in Paintsville, Kentucky.
Paintsville. I've never
Hold
heard
on.
of Paintsville, Kentucky.
Paintsville, Kentucky?
Yes.
Anyway, Fester, back to my original question. What is WSOP?
WSOP is the.
Stop talking like that.
All right. I bet you that'd get me a job, though, at WSIP in Paintsville, Kentucky.
What is WSOP? Just tell me. Do you have any idea?
Ooh, they don't have a morning show.
All right.
We should apply. WSIP. WSOP
Yes.
is the World Series of Poker.
Very good.
Yeah.
What happened?
That's fantastic. So
That's what's happened.
What do you think happened at the World Series of Poker?
What happened?
WSOP is correct. What do you think happened?
A full house
Now,
beat three of a
a
kind.
player's in trouble. Poker player at World Series of Poker in hot water because he used a sex toy on top of his stack of chips, or
So when you have your cards,
you got to
or chips,
right.
a lot of people have a lucky piece.
Yeah, that's
or
what-
a lucky coin.
Yeah.
I
Right.
carried one for a while. Then I realized it wasn't working because
So
I would lose all the time.
This player at the World Series of Poker had a lucky little charm that he kept on top of. I guess it's a card protector. Is
Yeah.
that
So-
explain? I'm not a poker player. What explain?
You get dealt 2 cards.
Right.
You look at them, you put them down.
Right.
And then you put this piece on top of them, kind of as like a little, maybe a good luck charm. I always used it as a reminder not to use my sausage fingers to keep looking at, because I'd keep looking at the cards.
Well, guess what?
And yeah.
Andrew Martin, who was competing on day 2 of the World Series of Poker, says that the floor staff instructed him to remove his silver card protector after they deemed it inappropriate for use during the tournament. Do you know what this guy's lucky charm card protector was? Oh, God.
Was it a BP?
Did you look that up?
No, but I just think of things that would look
Dude,
appropriate.
No. How did you guess that?
I'm thinking of all.
How did you get? I was going to give you a sound effect. I was going to play.
Yeah.
So, Michelle, if I play, and Fester just said BP, and we're not talking about the gas stations, we're not talking about British Petroleum or Beyond Petroleum or whatever the hell they call BP these days.
Sure.
All right. Any idea, Michelle?
I don't know what it stands for, but I have an idea of what it is because you've already said that it was inappropriate.
The BP stands for something specific.
I don't know.
It's a butt plug.
Oh, okay. See,
What?
BP.
What? This guy was using a silver bullet-shaped butt plug as his card protector at WSOP, World Series of Poker. What the hell?
All right, we're going to give away a couple of BPs today on WSOP.
What? Oh, there you go.
Caller number 25, you win a BP.
Yeah.
Silver.
Well, how about a 6-pack of BPs? We'll give you a 6-pack. WSOP.
What's ironic is that it's held at the Golden Nugget.
Are you certain? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
the man's name is Jungle Man.
Well, the guy's name is Andrew Martin. So is his nickname Jungle Man?
Must be because that's what I'm reading. Jungle Man has a golden butt plug beside him on the Onyx live stream today.
Oh man!
I wouldn't even know what that is. It looks like a little tchotchke, like a little,
like an odd-shaped egg.
Oh my God!
Yeah. It's a little pointy to be sticking up that region.
That
I don't
apparently
know.
is the shape of Jeffrey Epstein's wang.
No, Harvey Weinstein's wang.
No, Jeffrey Epstein also.
They both had deformed wangs?
It was
Apparently.
described that Jeffrey Epstein had an egg-shaped wang.
Wow.
Remember, Michelle, you read
Yes,
that.
yes.
I think you're the one that told me that.
I did read that.
After you went through all the documents.
But yeah, something,
All lawyer-like. Yes.
this could look like a fine relic
Right.
from the Russian oligarch empire.
Like a Fabergé kind of.
From a czar.
It almost looks like it could be the marker where the ball lands on the roulette wheel.
Sure.
They put the marker on, where kind of looks like that a little bit. Anyway, WSOP. I guess the World Series of Poker is going on right now. All right, just get rolling, folks. The next segment is a staple here on the MJ Morning Show. 6:31 now, and the morons in the news. Great pile. Next.
No incidents at this time.
You know, we've said this many times on this program. Fester, sometimes just let it go.
Let it go.
Just let it go.
Yes.
With the song
Let It Go.
Yeah, from
Frozen.
Frozen. Yeah,
Yes.
let it go. Let it, you know, we ought to run that little sound bite. Let it go. Let it go. Sometimes just let it go. And I know that you've seen these. Do you know when you're like in a state park or even like a national park? You know those really primitive, rudimentary outhouse bathrooms where they might have like a little toilet throne and it just goes way down into a pit.
Yeah.
There's no plumbing. There's no piping. It's not a conventional toilet.
Yeah. I've come across a few of those. My wife refuses to use them.
I won't.
Sometimes you just got to let it go. Listen, I've done number ones there. It's not like I'm going to be doing any extensive number. I mean, listen, those are really...
In case of emergencies.
Yeah, it's like the building could be like a rock hut with cement, putting the rocks in the little wooden lean-to roof, and
I remember in Michigan they looked like little wooden shanties.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
little crap shacks, literally.
Crap shack. So sometimes, folks, you just let it go. A guy had to be rescued after he dropped his sunglasses into the toilet pit. He tried to lean in to retrieve them, and the dude fell into the toilet pit swamp. Oh, my dude, let it go. That's why I said sometimes you just gotta
let it go.
Let it go. Yeah, dude spent about 15 minutes submerged in sewage in a putrid tank at a California campground's vault toilet. Is that what it's called, a vault toilet?
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. The technical term is a vault-style toilet.
There we go. And I know that I'm trying to remember, I see the building in my head. Michelle, where were we? I can see the building. It was like, brown painted wood with it was like big rocks that were like cemented together to make the building. And you walk in and it just got like this like white fiberglass, like toilet style thing. And then you look down into it and it's just a pit down there. So this happened last weekend out in California at Shaver Lakes Camp Edison, which is about 50 miles northeast of downtown Fresno, which is probably one of the most awful places you can visit in the world is Fresno, California. Just let it go. So a spokesperson for the county sheriff's office said specialist rescue crews from Cal Fire were required to extricate the unidentified man from the confined tank beneath the waterless, non-flushing toilet. Oh, God. Can you imagine that?
Oh, that's awful.
God. Man was not injured. They had to hose him off.
Of course they did.
That's a freaking biohazard, man. So why is this morons in the news? Just let it go. It doesn't say what kind of sunglasses. Now, listen, I love my Maui Jims.
How much are your Maui Jims?
My Maui Jims are probably, $280?
Okay. Is there a price threshold that's worth reaching over into a poop pot?
By the way, I get my Maui Jims. I get my Maui Jims at Distant Optical, from Linda down there. We've been seeing Linda for decades.
Lovely.
You met Linda before.
Yes.
Linda from Distant Optical. That's where I got my Maui. She's got sunglasses out the. You know what? It's like she's got more sunglasses than Sunglass Hut, I think.
I don't even see how they can name that place Sunglass Hut.
Anyway, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what brand it was, but even if I dropped my beloved Maui Jims down this toilet, I wouldn't try to dangle on in to retrieve them.
Camp Edison looks like a fun campsite
sure it
to
does.
vacation at, but you don't want to.
You don't want to fall in the vault toilet.
No.
At Camp Edison. All right. I got a lot of California stories today. And I've got some Florida stuff. We'll get to that here in a second. There is a hunt on for a Justin Bieber lookalike that tried to kidnap a woman in broad daylight. And they say he looks just like Justin Bieber.
That's crazy.
Justin Bieber at what stage? Like young Justin Bieber when he had like that?
Or when P. Diddy was trying to groom him, allegedly.
Oh.
Yeah. Michelle.
Yeah. So a suspect described as a Justin Bieber lookalike is on the lam. He's on the run. Tried to grab a woman off a California street. This happened last Friday in Hayward, California. And the witnesses just say it was Justin Bieber. Or somebody that looks just like, you know what? They need to find out where Justin Bieber was. What if it was actually Justin Bieber?
That'd be crazy.
What if the Justin Bieber lookalike was actually Justin Bieber?
They're just assuming it wasn't.
Yeah.
Could have been him.
Yeah, the woman was walking north, blah, blah, blah. Man passed heading in the opposite direction. Without warning, the suspect grabbed her and dragged her like 20 feet. She's screaming. She's fighting back. There were two hero bystanders that sprang into action and forced the Justin Bieber lookalike to let go.
Hey, Justin Bieber, let her go.
So the guy flees, and then the cops are called. The witnesses are now describing the guy, and they all said, hey, it was Justin Bieber. Or someone that looked just like Justin Bieber.
Boy, Justin can't catch a break, can he?
Oh, wearing a white T-shirt splattered with red paint, black pants, and a black crossbody bag. And the suspect looked like Justin Bieber. Dead ringer. So,
I mean, any skinny white guy with like a almost semi-shaved haircut with dumb tattoos.
Well, here's the thing. The officials described him as a white or Hispanic man, about 5'7" and 120 pounds, with bushy hair, thin eyebrows, and distinctive colored eyes.
yeah, and he was hanging around with a woman. They were holding hands, and it looked just like Haley. What's her name?
Baldwin?
Haley Baldwin.
Yeah.
Well, it's Haley Bieber
Haley
now.
Bieber.
Oh, Haley Bieber.
Yeah.
They're married.
I know. No, that's not true. I just made that part up.
No.
All right, next. Man, if you're a husband and wife, if you're a couple and you're doing drugs, you got to be careful because sometimes your kids will phone you in. Sometimes your kids will rat you out. Watch your illicit drug use. This is here in Florida. Oh, lovely Franklin County. You ever drive through Franklin County?
I feel like I have.
Yeah, we have. We've been in Franklin County.
Is that like a...
It's up in the Panhandle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Franklin County Sheriff's deputies arrived at a rental property
Oh, yeah, Apalachicola,
on Tuesday.
oyster capital of Florida.
So a couple of days ago, the Franklin County Sheriff's deputies, they show up to a rental property to find 4 people in possession of, you ready for this?
Sure.
Cocaine,
Franklin County.
marijuana,
What?
and ecstasy, or MDMA, right? They arrested 43-year-old Suzanne Bent. She got all bent out of shape. All right. 40-year-old Ryan Fetter, 43-year-old Tanner Stevenson, and 46-year-old Robert Fulkerson. So they arrested 4. They came to Franklin County, Apalachicola area from Illinois and Missouri with their kids on vacation. But guess what? They were just drugging it up. The kids called the cops on the parents for doing the drugs. Oh, man. Yeah, the kids didn't think it was much of a vacation. These adults that you see here were very open about what they had, obviously, or the kids wouldn't have pictures, according to Sheriff A.J. Smith up there in Franklin County, Florida. So they were concerned. They were so concerned for their own safety. And there was a 2-year-old. The oldest was 16. There were 7 children in total, and the adults have this whole kit of drugs.
This whole drug den in Franklin County.
One of the kids called 911 and reported the drug use.
Why haven't they released that 911 call? Are 911 calls public if kids make them? I guess so.
They have been,
Yeah.
so I don't know
Yeah.
why this one wouldn't be released.
That's what I want to hear. I'm going to put it in public information request.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah. Can you send the sheriff? My mommy and daddy are doing Molly. Right.
Snorting coke, smoking pot, and doing some Molly. Man, it was a triple play.
Oh, Sheriff A.J. Smith.
So cops showed up, and they seized cocaine, methamphetamine, MDMA. They also seized synthetic and natural marijuana. They seized drug paraphernalia.
They aren't Parent of the Year, right?
Oh,
They're
also,
not.
they found a handgun.
Wow.
Oh, the sheriff also, listen to this. The sheriff also said that they believe that they have the intent to cook crack and potentially distribute.
Are you sure, Sheriff?
Wow. So that vacation's been cut short. The adults went to jail. The kids were initially turned over to the Department of Children and Families.
Damn.
Oh, man. The 4 adults are facing child abuse charges.
As they should.
Well, yeah.
and they are still in the Franklin County, Florida jail up there in the Big Bend area, on bonds ranging from $14,500 down to $4,500.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very specific.
Well, it is. I'm giving you the police report information.
Oh,
over
Sheriff
here.
A.J. Smith with the J stands for justice.
All right, let's stay in Florida. All right. Final moron in the news here.
What obscure county are we going to go to this time?
We're going right up to the Villages area.
Ooh, okay.
And isn't the Villages in like 3 different counties?
Yeah, like Marion, Sumter, and some other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Villages is ridiculously big. Did I ever mention that there is no way in hell, if that was the last place to live in my retirement, that I would blow my brains out instead of living in the Villages?
Yeah.
Right there.
I'm serious.
I can't wait to move to the Villages. You're crazy. You
Get
come
out-
visit me.
Get out of here.
Come over.
I am not coming to visit you. I barely wanted to go to a funeral up there.
Well, I didn't want to go to that either, but
Nah, all right, but listen, but it was a very important person, so I did head up there a couple of years back.
wow.
A Lady Lake. What?
Way to derail.
What?
Oh, my gosh.
What?
I know.
Just go on.
I never get derailed.
Never.
All right.
Never.
So a Lady Lake woman was jailed after an alleged attack on her man, described as her man friend, over a missing toy. It wasn't the Fuzzy Pumper Barbershop, or can you imagine what the missing toy might be? Sheila Ray Pavelek, 66, WNBC,
Never get derailed.
is facing a felony charge of battery following her arrest on Tuesday at her home at Recreation Plantation. Oh, God, you know that you've... That's it.
That sounds like the coolest name.
When you live in Recreation Plantation, you know that you have been relegated to hell
No.
for your latter years.
No, it sounds great.
Anyway, Pavelek accused her on and off again boyfriend, 71-year-old Stanley Foster Spink of Fruitland Park, of stealing her sex toy.
Whoa.
She actually used the D word to police, which is in the report. She used, rhymes with Gilgo.
Huh.
He took my Gilgo.
I don't
According to the arrest report.
Any other clues?
That's it. So she was arrested on felony battery charges and booked into the Lake County jail. There it is, Lake County.
Lake County.
Yeah.
That's the other county.
Is that it? Anyway, so I'm looking at her mugshot right now. 66 years old, and the on-again, off-again boyfriend stole her sex toy.
Tell you what, man.
Unbelievable.
Good-looking old lady.
Don't you
Give me a couple of margaritas, and maybe we could talk.
7 o'clock hours next here on the MJ Morning Show. I got a Costco situation. I got a little Costco problem I got to talk about. Also, you know about the DoorDash scam going on? I got the DoorDash. Lots of stuff is next. Don't move. All in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. Make that move in comfort. Make that move with the knowledge that it's going to be great. It's going to be perfect. I'm talking twocollegebrothers.com. If you are moving to a new condo, a new house, whatever the deal is, you're moving across the street, you're moving across town, you're moving across the state. Listen, even if you're moving out of state, you want twocollegebrothers.com. The smartest move you will ever make. Why do you want Two College Brothers to do your move? Well, I'll tell you right now, over 1,200 five-star reviews. That, my friends, is unheard of in the moving business. That's number one. Number two, all background checked, drug tested. They're highly trained. They will wrap all your furniture in their heavy-duty moving blankets. All your boxes will be handled with kid gloves. Oh, speaking of boxes, when you mention me to Two College Brothers Moving and Storage, they'll give you a pile of free moving boxes. They'll drop them off at your front door. Your next move, whether it's residential or if you're a business, you need to move offices. twocollegebrothers.com. Tell them that MJ said you got to have the brothers. Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. Tell them that MJ sent you. Your next vehicle purchase could be an awesome Genesis from Genesis of Tampa. So for like 2 days in a row now, there's someone driving a white Genesis GV70 Fester that I see right at 4th and Gandy when I get hung up at the light coming into the studio. Saw him earlier this week and then saw him again today. And I'm telling you, that Genesis GV70, it's a white one. And that's a good-looking vehicle. If you've been thinking about getting a Genesis, folks, Genesis of Tampa. You now have a Genesis dealer for leasing and sales and service right in Hillsborough County. Before, people in Tampa or Hillsborough, they had to go to a different county for Genesis. No, now there's Genesis of Tampa right at 275 and Bears. Genesis of Tampa Summer of Savings is on. You buy a Genesis right now for the month of June, July, or August, no payments for 3 months. 3 months, no payments. Genesis of Tampa, tell them that MJ sent you. I'm going to paint a picture now, folks, which, well, it's not a pretty picture. Your air conditioning. And it's like a heat dome, and it's like 112 feels like temperature. Not only outside, now it's inside your house. It's hot. It's humid. Listen, bottom line, air conditioning's busted. What do? You call Air Rescue. Go to airrescue.com, or their phone number is 888-NEVER-WAIT. Why is their phone number 888-NEVER-WAIT? Because they're going to be on time. And if they're not on time, they take off the diagnostic fee. They wipe it right off. If you mention me, MJ, for any sales or any service call, mention me, MJ. Tell them you want the MJ Morning Show 10% discount. If you need a new system during the month of June, hurry up. $500 off a brand new system with Air Rescue. Formerly Plan B Air Conditioning, airrescue.com. Tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on 657. MJ Morning Show back in just a sec. Hang on.
In Pinellas.
arrived. All right. I mentioned a couple of things going into the break that are coming up, including a Costco situation. And Fester, Michelle, have I ever? I guess I did. What did I return to Costco once? There was something I did. I was going to say, I don't think I did. I returned. What was it? Do you remember?
I don't remember you returning anything to Costco.
Yeah, I'm not a chronic returner. I know that.
Didn't you get like a vegetable or something?
Yeah.
Like a fruit?
Yeah. What was it?
Was it a pineapple or was it like
No,
those
no,
little cuties?
You're right. No, I bought something
like
I
you,
bought
you
something that
kept them for like a. You had like $3.
Plums.
Yeah.
I bought some plums that tasted like butt.
And there was like $6, and you're like, I'm returning them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to these.
Well, I bought amazingly sweet plums, and I bought them, and they tasted like nothing. Sweet my butt. Yeah, they were terrible. They were terrible. Terrible. The plums were awful, and I did return those. That was about a year ago, maybe. We talked about it on the show. I am not a chronic returner. But what's the policy? Typically, like Sam's Club and Costco, BJ's, don't they have like very lenient return policies, and you can kind of bring anything back anytime?
Yeah. I mean, I think like electronics are like 90 days.
Whoa. Really?
Because I remember I bought a TV and my wife didn't like the remote, and I returned it on like day 90.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
With no box.
No box. Just brought it on a flatbed.
Yeah, you. That's right. You hired somebody.
No, I brought it on the flatbed.
No. You hired someone to mount the TV on the wall while your wife was like out of town visiting her relatives in Illinois or something, right? And then she came home and she didn't like the remote control, so you had to take the whole damn TV off the wall. If you hired one of those installation guys to put it up on the wall in your living room.
I had to take it down, and then I had to call the guy a week later and say, hey, I need you to hang another TV. And he's like, what happened to the last one? Like, she didn't like the remote.
Didn't like the remote control. So
Hey, the remote is important.
Too many buttons.
Yeah.
I don't need a whole keypad of numbers anymore on a remote.
So you brought the TV back. Michelle, can you look up, while we're talking about this, can you look up Costco return policy? Let me tell you what's going on. You know how I love the Sonicare toothbrush? I just had somebody ask me that on direct message on my Instagram just in the last couple of days. Somebody said, hey, MJ, what's that electric toothbrush you always rave about? Oh, yeah, it's a secret. No one knows about it. It's called Sonicare by Philips.
I never heard of it.
Never heard of it. You know, it's only been around since like the early 90s, I think. So I'm sorry. If you're listening, sir, I'm not making fun of you. Yes, I am. All right. So it's Sonicare. So my Sonicare, and a couple of years back, I don't know, I bought a 2-pack. You know, at Costco, the Sonicare toothbrushes come in a 2-pack for like, I don't know, $129, $149, whatever it is.
A good deal.
Yeah. Anyway, the head on my Sonicare, it's all wobbly, like it's gonna fall off.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm not getting that firm feel, and I'm like, what's going on here? And there was no trauma. I didn't damage it. I didn't break it. It didn't fall. I didn't take it and bash it. I don't know what happened. It's loosened, and the whole head, as it vibrates at like, I think 28,000 times a minute, it's almost like it could shoot off like a rocket and poke my eyeball out.
You have your little brusher cap on it, right?
Yeah, well, that's it. So here's the deal. So the Sonicare toothbrush, you've got the actual handle unit, and then protruding out of the top is this like metal wobbler,
a little vibrator,
which is on like a vibrating mechanism inside. Then you take your toothbrush head and you just plug it on top. And then when I brush my teeth this week, I'm like, what's today? Today's Thursday. I first noticed this on Tuesday. I'm like, what's going on? So
you still have the box?
No, I don't have the box.
You have the original receipt?
I don't have the original receipt. Michelle, what's the Costco return policy?
Is that an electronic?
I don't know.
So it's not a major electronic.
Yeah, it's not like it's a TV set or
TVs, computers, drones, tablets, cameras.
Those are all 90 days.
Okay.
Smart wearable device.
It's not
90 days.
It's not a smart wearable device.
Okay, then I think you might be okay.
All right. So what's the policy? I don't have a receipt. I don't have the box. I think we bought this 2-pack of Sonicare toothbrushes sometime in the last 7 years, maybe 5 years. It's been a while. But, we've heard these stories of Dad buys a swing set for the kids at Costco, puts it in. Now they're teenagers.
You bring it back.
And he just takes it, brings it back to Costco, gets his money back.
I legitimately want to buy my next couch from Costco because I've heard people return couches after 4 years.
Right.
Or you change the paint, couch doesn't match anymore, you just bring it back.
That's brilliant.
I'm not a chronic returner. What do I do? What happens? Do I just... I need a Costco trick probably this weekend. So I got a couple of things I need at Costco. I need a new wedge of that Manchego Spanish imported cheese wedge, which is delicious.
This sounds like a moral dilemma for you.
Why
You're not a chronic returner.
I'm not.
So do you want to return this?
I do. Well, because I'm...
Because do you feel like you're getting one over on Costco? Do you think you really need to return it after 7 years of service?
No, I don't think it's 7 years. It might be 3 years. I think it's 3.
Why don't you get your story straight?
Yeah.
Am I acting all hinky over here? Is my story shifting?
7 years, 3 years, that's a big difference.
Costco front desk going to put me together?
You're putting yourself together.
All right. So what do I... Anybody listening?
What do you mean?
Let's go to the phones here quickly. Anybody listening? Anybody have any advice on my wobbly Sonicare Costco 2-pack of toothbrush purchases from some years ago? And suddenly... I'm like, what is going on? The head is about to fall off. It's all wobbly. It lost its rigidness, and you need the rigidness because that's what vibrates the head to give you that good toothbrush feel.
How do you feel? How do you feel about being the guy to return it? Do you have an issue with yourself?
No, I'm not.
If I told you,
I'm not embarrassed.
Let's flip the script.
Hold. Let me give out the phone number quickly, and then hold on to that
All
phone.
right.
800-990-1047. Any thoughts on my Costco dilemma real quick with my toothbrush? What should I do? Should I just suck it up and eat it and just say, all right, I used it for a couple of years? Or do I bring it back because the damn thing's falling apart suddenly? I've never had this happen. Michelle, how many Sonicare toothbrushes would you say that I've had since that listener brought me one back in, the early 2000s, maybe late 90s, early 2000s? Remember, that's the listener that... used to be the Sonicare Phillips rep for West Coast Florida. She brought me one years ago, got me hooked. And remember, she was in town recently, Fester. She was the one that now lives up in Seattle.
Yeah.
And she was in town a couple of months back. And remember, she left her wallet at Small Batch Creamery. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. I sent it to her.
That's her. She was the former Phillips rep for Sonicare. And if she still worked for them, well, she would take care of it. All right, so what do I do? Folks, what do I do? What have you returned to Costco? How long after you've had something have you returned? Same thing for Sam's Club. I think they're about the same as far as return policies. Anyone have any advice? What should I do? What have you returned? There are a whole bunch of options for you to call in on this. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. And what were we going to say, Fester?
Let's flip the script.
Okay, flip the script.
Hey, MJ, you're not going to believe what I did this weekend. I went to Costco and returned a toothbrush that I bought 4 years ago. And they gave me my money back. Or they swapped it out for a brand new one, no questions asked.
Oh, man, there's a Costco employee on hold. All right, hold on.
What's your reaction to that?
Hold on, hang on. Costco employee Mia, hold on, I'll be right there. Go ahead, finish.
What's your reaction? I come to you Monday morning and say, hey, I returned something that I bought 4 years ago. It stopped working. It broke down. They gave me a new one. And MJ, on his pedestal of odd, what's right and not right-ism.
Oh, that rolled right out.
But it's not a pedestal of morality, but it's you're pretty judgy.
Right,
if somebody says to you, "I returned something after 4 years," what's your reply?
All right, can I grab Mia?
Can you give me your reply first?
Let me think about that. Let me stew on
now
it.
you have to think about it because you're in the position.
Let me stew on it.
You're not
for
a very
second.
good player of role reversal.
Well, listen.
He's not.
Hey, before I make my decision, let me hear what Mia in Tampa, a former Costco employee, has to say. Mia, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Thank you.
Hey, MJ. I've actually talked to you about the returns at Costco before because you were talking about that Korean beef jerky or pork jerky. And like Fester said, it's a moral dilemma. Like, they'll take it back. I had someone come and return dead plants and fertilizer. They eventually took her membership away. So don't abuse it, but they likely will take it back because, it's defective. But like Fester said, yeah, it's a moral dilemma.
So, Mia, what should I do? You're a former Costco employee. How long did you work for Costco, Mia?
I worked there for a couple of years during COVID. So.
All right. So,
all right.
Now, I know that some people are probably saying, call like Philips Sonicare customer service, call their hotline. But, all right, Mia, what should I do? So, it's definitely a couple of years old. The Sonicare toothbrush head feels like it's going to come off and snap off like a twig all of a sudden. It's all wobbly and loose. What do you think I should do?
I mean, there really isn't a warranty on those, so I don't think Philips Sonicare will really do anything. But like I said, Costco will take it back if you...
What will they do? Are they going to give me my money back, or are they going to offer me a new 2-pack? Or are they going to open up a 2-pack and just make it a 1-pack and give me another one? What are they going to do?
They'll want the set. They'll want the set to just give you your money back, and then you go buy another one.
Yeah, you got to return both of them.
I don't have both of them.
Oh, so you're returning a partial product. You're not returning what you bought.
Yeah.
You're returning half of what you bought.
Well, because one broke. I don't know where the other one is. Maybe I think one of the kids has the other one.
Oh, this is getting stickier, dude.
Or maybe I'll just
It looks like your SOL.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you know what? I just take Michelle's and we both get brand new ones.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I take Michelle's.
Are they really going to open the box and really,
I don't have the box.
There is no box to open.
There's no box.
Hey, I bought these 2 Sonicares 5 years ago.
You know what? I'm going to shove it in an Oreos box.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna find a Ritz crackers box and return the toothbrushes in that. All right, Mia.
They're going to give you a refund for Ritz crackers.
Mia, listen. What should I do, Mia?
She's the wrong person to ask.
Mia, you make the call. Should I return or just suck it up and just buy a new set?
Honestly, because you don't have the other one and you don't have the box, I think you should just suck it up and get a new one.
All right, thank you, Mia.
But the box isn't required, Mia. So MJ, if this were reversed and somebody told you they were doing this, you would be the testiest little bitty about it.
No. Wait a sec. Look at line 4.
Okay.
Hang on. Tim in Tampa. Tim, hi. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Yes, Tim, Tampa. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, the issue that you're talking about is kind of a known issue with Sonicares. I've had it several times. I've been using them like you have for years. On the bottom where the charger fits in, there's a little indentation, and if you kind of screw a bolt into it, you can pull the whole mechanism out, and there's a screw at the very top that comes loose, and you can just tighten it with a Phillips screwdriver, put it back in, you're as good as new.
Oh, all right. So I need to take it apart, but you're saying I gotta jam a screw into the indentation where it sits on the charger, and I gotta pull it apart that way?
Yes, it'll pull out. It actually pulls out fairly easy.
But am I going to damage the charging nub area?
Nope, you won't. It won't. I've done it probably 3 or 4 different times. It's a known issue.
All right, Tim, can you come over to my house later today and just do it? Can you just fix it for me?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
We need you to come by. What are you doing today about 1:30?
All right, I'm a fairly handy guy. All right, so you're telling just get a little wood screw and tap the bottom to be able to yank it out, and then just tighten
not a wood screw. You're just going to do a flat bolt, like not a, just a normal kind of a bolt.
Oh, I'm just trying to like drill it in a little bit to get friction to be able to pull it apart.
Correct.
Gotcha. All right, so a machine screw.
Yes.
Or something like that. All right. Tim, thank you. Look at this.
Then if that doesn't work, you return it in pieces. Then you'd feel better about it. I tried to fix it.
With a 2-inch metal screw jammed in the bottom.
Tim in Tampa said this would work.
I don't know what happened here. I have no idea.
Some guy named Tim told me to do this. I'm sorry.
Tim, thanks for the call, Tim. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Tim.
You're welcome.
Thanks, buddy.
Look at that. It's a known issue. I wonder if there's a class action on this thing.
We should start one.
Oh, yeah, class action lawsuit. I'll make millions. Class action lawsuit.
It's funny how things could easily be fixed, and yet we're so disposable.
Oh.
Our first reaction is just get rid of it.
Right.
Let me
Or return it.
Return it.
How about D in St. Pete? D, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, D.
Hi. I was just wondering, why are you so, you're just so on about this toothbrush this morning. You know what you should do? You should just call the company and complain to them, and they'll send you a brand new one.
Well, that's what
Probably a nicer one.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call. I'm going to do that first. I'm going to call Sonicare. I'll get the 800 number. I don't have any of the boxes or any of the brochures or anything. I'll just go online. I'll get the Sonicare customer.
Well, why don't you just go buy new ones? Here's a good idea. Go buy new ones. Put the old ones in the box. Take them back. There you go. Problem solved.
Oh,
I used to do that all the time with stuff.
That's the. Wait a minute. So wait, hold on. You start the phone call off with, "Why am I all persnickety?" or "Why am I so hell bent on my toothbrush?" And now you're admitting to deceptive return practices and thievery.
Hey, that was a long time ago.
Yes, she's giving you, MJ, what she's giving you is an easy option. It's a little sketchy, but it's an easy option.
Easy option.
You're
like
wasting
my husband.
all this
Easy
energy.
option.
All this energy is being wasted for, should I return it? Should I not? She's like, just buy a new one, swap it out, bring it back. You're done.
Yeah.
You could probably do it.
Really, in the world, no. You've had it for, let's see, you had it for 7 years, and then it was 5, and then you went down to 3. That's a big difference.
Yeah, I don't think it was 7. It might have been 2 or 3 years that I bought the last set.
I mean,
all right.
you tell the store that,
Thank
know.
you.
But I would just go buy new ones. Put the old ones in the box, take them back. They ain't going to ask you any questions. Trust me.
They're not going to ask any questions.
Except for the years of caked on toothpaste that's all over it.
Well, if they're that old, why are you bothering?
That's the reason. That's the reason. You want to know?
Thank you. I got D, the store jipper, giving me advice now. All right. Thank you, D. Thank you, D. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm still not sure if she was on your side or not.
I don't know. You know what? I'm going to call the Sonicare customer service hotline first. And then I like Tim's idea. I can just pull it apart, and it just seems to be a little bolt that just tighten it up, and it should be back to normal, is what I'm thinking. All right, today's an anniversary. And this is a discussion. I said, remember when we started the show, I said we'll get to this a little after 7:30 when we start our hour 20 minutes plus of nonstop MJ. Today is an anniversary, and speaking of getting gypped, I feel so bad. You know what? I remember saying this, and I remember feeling bad for this individual that they got screwed. So we're talking about big names here. 2 big names, a big anniversary for 2 individuals today that I was just made aware of by Michelle before the start of the show. So what is it? Who got hosed on this anniversary day? We'll get into that coming up in just a few minutes here on the MJ Morning Show. Also, the Fester the Whale Cake. We have a major update on the Fester the Whale Cake, which is going to be made by Alfred at Small Batch Creamery. Oh, this is big news.
Oh, my God.
This is huge, big, giant, humongous news.
Such big news.
All next. And a whole lot more, because we have an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. That's just scratching the surface. There's so much junk coming up. You'll be entertained for hours here on the MJ Morning Show. Don't move, back here in mere minutes. Veterans Ford would love for you to come by and grab a brand new Ford at employee pricing. That's right. Employee pricing at Veterans Ford for America 250. But this is going to be a limited time offer. Do not let this fall through the cracks. Do not let this slip through your fingers. If you're looking for a new Ford car, truck, SUV, you get your eyes on an F-150, F-250, Expedition, Explorer, whatever. The Mustang, the Mach-E, whatever. If you're looking for a Ford, hurry. The selection is still strong, and you get to get this Ford at Ford employee pricing, celebrating America 250. You pay what the Ford employee pays, and you do it at Veterans Ford because they are great. You're going to love their service. Oh, and if you're a first-time service customer, if you're looking for good Ford service, they've got great incentives right now to welcome brand new service customers on the website. Just check out the coupons at veteransford.com. Line Ball on the Veterans Expressway and tell them that MJ sent you. The time, if you look at the calendar, is running out because June 30th is the expiration. In fact, this is an alert, folks. This is a red alert. Hurry to IDC International Diamond Center because the amazing free finance offer is going to end in days on June 30th. So if it's time to pop the question, is it time to celebrate a big anniversary, maybe to upgrade her diamond? Now's the time. And this is the best time to buy because you can make a purchase and spread your payments out over 5 years with an unheard of interest rate of 0.0%, 0.0 till the year 2031, 5 years. Interest rates are up everywhere else. IDC takes them all the way down to zero, so you can go big. Time's running out. IDC, the rate relief ends on June 30th. Days away. It will not be extended. International Diamond Center, official jeweler of the Gators, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, Sarasota, on approved credit. All the details at shopidc.com and tell them that MJ sent you. The car wreck that you might have later today. And I hate to, I don't want to jinx anybody. But listen, if you're at a red light and somebody runs into you, if you're going through a green light and some wacko runs a red light, you get T-boned, listen, you're knocked off the road into a utility pole. I mean, who knows? You got neck problems, you got eyeball problems, your teeth are rattled. If you are injured in a car wreck, you need the professionals at the Kemp Law Group. This is a long-time Tampa Bay area law firm with an amazing staff of attorneys. They know how to navigate the course. They know about evidence preservation, grabbing that evidence before it spoils. They will even scour like nearby businesses for surveillance footage that could assist in the case. You deserve to recover when somebody hurts you. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law. You don't pay a dime until they recover for you. Accident or fall, call Kemp Law, kemplaw.com. Tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on, 1 hour, 20 minutes, nonstop. MJ next.
We have an accident on the Courtney Campbell Causeway.
20 minutes of nonstop. MJ here, Fester, Michelle, Andrew in the booth. Oh, before I get into this whole anniversary thing, did you try the return of the McDonald's hot apple pie yet, Fester? You said you were going to do it. Have you done it, or have you been a fibber?
I've been a fibber.
Oh, you haven't gone?
No.
Oh, dude, that's disappointing, because I was going to ask you if it had the same nostalgic refresher. Did it feel like old times? You know, sometimes you have a memory of something and then you re-experience, and you know it's
not the same.
It's not the same. You know, you've built up such a historical, backdrop, and it doesn't live up to your memory. You know, and I'm just curious. You said you were going to go try the limited return of the McDonald's fried apple pie.
Let's go after the show.
I got to work out after the show.
Let's eat apple pies instead.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll cancel my workout.
Just postpone it like 20 minutes. We'll carb up.
I'm so in.
I'm not going to have a fried apple pie right before I go work out with Michelle at X-Force Body for our twice-a-week resistance training.
Okay,
but we can have one right after.
There is one right on the way home from on Kennedy. We have the McDonald's there.
That's
I'll
what we're
meet you
doing.
right afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
the workout's like so quick.
Yeah.
And we'll rush it today, so you can meet us there.
I was going to ask you if the memory of that fried, blistered outer crust, that bagel like a good New York bagel, when you get the little blistering on the, or a lot of times good pizza dough as well. You get that nice blistering on the outside, and
I don't see how they can replicate the exact apple pie.
how can they not replicate? Of course
Why not?
If they have a recipe, of course you can replicate it.
30 years later.
Of course you can replicate
No,
it.
bakers are saying they're different.
No,
Really?
Probably being produced in a different place.
Don't set me up for my disappointment
I don't
already,
know.
Fester.
Well, and here's another thing. Places like Checkers
Yeah.
or Popeyes, they've been serving the fried pies all along.
So they took up the slack when McDonald's discontinued the fried hot apple pie. All right, folks, if you don't know what's going on, to mark America 250, apple pie, as American as apple pie, I guess that was it. So McDonald's decided to bring back the original fried apple pie dessert that we remember as kids, bring it back for a limited time to celebrate America's 250th birthday coming up next week on July 4th.
There's a lot of food places that are doing that kind of thing.
All right. Well, listen, the blistered outer crust. Remember, McDonald's then went to like a baked pie, right? Instead, and that was terrible. Instead of the fried pie, but you had that blistered outer crust, but also you had the molten, skin and bone melting center of the apple pie filling. Remember, there was like a warning on the box. Warning, this could burn your face off.
Melt your eyebrows straight off. Your face.
Catch them on fire.
Gone.
Like a lava flow on the big island of Hawaii. Like Kilauea. Kilauea in your mouth.
Take your life in your own hands.
And did you know how many? I remember. I don't know why I remember this. Michelle, you got to look this up. I don't know. I believe. Michelle, get ready to look this up. Open up a new tab. Don't lose the anniversary stuff, because we got to do that next. Oh, the big anniversary deal. That's coming up in just a second. But if I'm not mistaken, the original McDonald's hot apple pie, the filling was made with not one, not two, not three, not four, not five. Fester's shaking his head at me.
I mean, if it was like 3, then this would be appropriate.
6 different apple varieties. I want to say that the filling, the original filling, was made with 6 different apple varieties that made up the filling in the original McDonald's hot apple pie. So tell me if I'm misremembering this. Can you look this up, Michelle?
You're correct. Well, according to AI.
What
happened?
Well, hang on.
Can you name the apples?
Wrong button. There it is. So there were 6 different apples, right?
Yes.
I can't name them all. But
Fuji, Golden Delicious, Jonah Gold, Rome, Gala, and Ida Red. Gala, yeah.
6 different apples. So
but that's the trick to a good apple pie, is you have to have a mixture of apples.
Yeah, well, that's right. When you make the Thanksgiving apple pie, you use Granny Smith and What's the other one?
I don't know.
Golden Delicious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the two different ones.
You got to have a mix.
You get
a
the
sweet and a tart.
A little bit of a tart.
Yep.
There we go. All right, so Fester, you know what? You're disappointing me. I thought we'd get a nice review on the McDonald's hot apple pie return.
We'll get one this afternoon.
Yeah.
We'll go this. Fester, honestly, meet us there. We'll just wait a few minutes and we'll be there so quickly.
This sounds like an Instagram video waiting to happen.
What? So you can burn your mouth?
Yeah, I want Fester to burn his tongue off. I want 3rd-degree burns on Fester's. You know, I wonder if
I'm going to take your hot pie and put it on your wiener.
hold
Burn that off.
like American Pie. All right, so I wonder if they've backed off on because everyone's so litigious these days. I wonder if they're going to back off on the making the filling so ultra lava hot.
No, how could they? It's in a fryer. It's in a scalding fryer. It's going to be hot.
All right, moving on to the anniversary. Also, I got something that's bugging the crap out of me before the anniversary. I wrote something down on my grid sheet. So I keep a little like a MJ Morning Show rundown, and I have little boxes for like all my segments. So I can just make little notes. So if I tease something, I can write it down. In the first segment of the show, I wrote something down for this 7:30 segment, and it just says BA. And I can't remember what BA means.
Let me see.
Right here. Look.
What was on the sheet of paper?
I wrote down BA for the 7:30 segment, and I don't know what it means. It's like an abbreviation for something, and I forgot what the freaking content is, and it's driving me nuts now. Because I might be slightly OCD.
BA.
I don't know.
Does it have to do with
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to get. All right, let's get to the anniversary deal. Today's a big anniversary. Oh, something also didn't happen yesterday. We have to get to that in a second.
That's what I was thinking the B was for.
No. Oh, you know what? Maybe it is. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Brazil abduction or Brazil alien?
No, that might be it, but I don't know what the B is. Anyway. So
Brazil, the team that played?
Yeah, maybe.
The soccer match was between Brazil and Scotland.
Hang on. Well, I'll get to that in a minute. First, though, the anniversary. Folks,
right.
Today is Thursday, June 25th. And today's a very sad anniversary. ×2. And I remember that one of the individuals got hosed.
Yeah.
That she was just wiped off. I mean, her day, which she should have been remembered, was just like erased. It was wiped off because of the bigger name. Fester, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I mean,
what is the anniversary that I'm talking about ×2 for today? What, the 25th of June?
So today in history, 17 years ago, we lost Michael Jackson.
Yep.
And
But she died first.
Farrah Fawcett. So Michael Jackson completely clobbered Farrah Fawcett.
So the news comes out that Farrah Fawcett dies. Right? And it's it's headline news. It's news that all the news channels covered, and then, it was big news.
All right, so do you have the timeline? When was it announced that Farrah Fawcett had died?
So it was 9:28 Pacific Daylight Time, which would be 6:28 our time.
Was Farrah Fawcett.
Right, so you heard it during the morning show.
Okay.
Probably was released at some point after 6:30. She had a few hours, and then at 11:26 our time, Michael Jackson dies.
Right, and then, that's when it was at least announced. So Michael Jackson's death on this date, 17 years ago in 2009, Farrah Fawcett got screwed. I mean, she should have been the only big celebrity that died that day. I mean, how many young boys had the Farrah Fawcett poster of her in that red one-piece bathing suit up on their bedroom wall?
How many young boys had the poster of Michael Jackson?
No. No. Michael Jackson had posters of young boys on his wall.
I love it.
Oh, Andrew found that one funny. So it was a terrible day, and Farrah Fawcett got short shrifted.
Yeah, terrible.
It is terrible.
I said terrible. I
absolutely
I
terrible.
Concur. You know what the worst part of that day was? the first morning show
Yeah.
after the passing of Michael Jackson and the other person, who I can barely remember now. The whole show that day was about the passing of Michael Jackson. It's a pretty significant event, and a lot of it's just significant.
Right.
That was the day that we had planned our 2009 MJ Morning Show fireworks oven. It was our last show before our midsummer vacation, because back then.
That's right, fireworks oven.
We always took like the week of Thanksgiving off because it was Julian's birthday and it was a good travel time.
That was one of our old stunts because we had a story about some moron that decided to store their fireworks in their oven in their kitchen. It's like the idiots that decide to put like a loaded gun or ammo. It's on the counter. I don't want the kids to see it. Let me put my guns and ammo in the oven in the kitchen. And then they forget. They go to preheat their oven for their Pillsbury Poppin' Fresh biscuits or whatever.
Those are good biscuits. And out of a can, how good do you expect? I mean, those are pretty good biscuits.
And then they forget that they put like guns and ammo, or the case of the fireworks, in the oven. They turn the oven on. Anyway, that happened, and some guy blew up his kitchen. There was a whole fireworks display in his house.
And we did this a couple of times.
Yeah, we did.
And then we realized we had to find a different location.
Fireworks oven.
So I was at like a car dealership.
I remember you got an actual oven.
Yeah.
We had to have some like electrician run like 220 electric service.
Generex.
To the, did we run, was it a generator?
We had, Generex did the electricity work.
Yeah.
Here, it's on YouTube. If you type in MJ Morning Show firework oven, the video from 16 years ago is still on.
Still on YouTube.
Here.
I play a little bit. Go. Hit it.
Hey, what's up? I'm Fester from the MJ Morning Show, and this is going to be a public service announcement. It's fireworks oven.
Look how young you look.
Shouldn't put fireworks inside your oven this 4th of July.
Let's get the show on the road. Now, how long will it take for it to ignite?
I'm guessing less than 30 seconds from the time I turn the oven on.
My
I'm
God.
setting the temperature gauge.
Put it on broil.
Yeah, put it on broil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it power.
Do not put fireworks in your oven.
Come on.
Okay, it's smoking. It's smoking.
It's
Everybody
smoking.
back
It's
up.
smoking.
It's starting to smoke. Oh my God.
Oh, this is great. Oh boy, is this great.
Holy crap. It was awesome. It was great. Hit it.
It blew the whole door off the oven.
That's amazing.
Just blew it off.
Oh, man.
A fireworks oven.
Absco Appliances gave us the thing. ACT Environmental Cleanup helped us.
Yeah. And VH Video. And
it's awesome.
Oh, you know what we ought to do? We ought to do a comment for next week. Before 4th of July, we ought to bring fireworks oven back right here in the new Beasley Media Group Koger Executive Center parking lot.
Don't.
Or what? Listen.
Don't tell them. Listen, dude, there's nothing I want to do more.
Listen to me. We do a combination. Fireworks oven and turkey fryer fire.
Oh, we can celebrate all the holidays at once.
We do a combo right there. And flammable Christmas trees. We just do a whole arson segment.
What if I loaded a turkey with fireworks? What would happen?
Anyway, all right, so back to Michael Jackson and Farrah Fawcett. I just felt so bad for Farrah Fawcett that she didn't get her due recognition because Michael Jackson just knocked her death right off the front page.
Yeah, nobody mentioned it ever again.
Yeah. All right, great news. Well, I guess you heard that we're going to be delayed. Did you hear the news about the Fester the Whale Cake?
So Alfred calls me yesterday.
Tell me what Alfred is the owner of Small Batch Creamery. And, of course, I have the collaboration going on. The greatest vanilla and chocolate ice creams you've ever had are at Small Batch Creamery on 4th Street. My MJ's Triple Killer Vanilla took me 5 years to design it. It is expensive as all hell to make because it's got an unbelievable, ridiculous amount of true grade A Madagascar vanilla beans, hand scraped. You've got high-quality vanilla bean paste, and you've got high-quality double-fold vanilla bean extract. So, I mean, that's why it's called Triple Killer Vanilla. Most amazing vanilla you've ever had in your life. I think he loses money in every scoop, actually. I think it's a loss leader. All right, and then my chocolate. My chocolate is the most decadent, amazing. It's MJ's Milton Fudge Cow ice cream, and those are my two flavors. Seriously, it took me 5 years to perfect both of these. and they're at small batch. So we had the idea that, why should Carvel own Fudgy the Whale?
Yeah.
Why should Carvel have ice cream cakes and whales all to themselves?
I don't want them to think they own the market.
Fudgy the Whale.
Fudgy.
So that's why we came up with, who actually came, was that you?
I called you. I was like, hey, listen.
So I don't want people to say, MJ, you're making fun of Fester's weight. No, Fester called me, and that's right. You're the one that came up with, we ought to have Small Batch Creamery make a Fester the Whale cake.
Listen, I'm always thinking of funny things.
To put Carvel Fudgy the Whale to shame.
Forget Fudgy. You don't want Fudgy.
F Fudgy. No. F Fudgy. F Fudgy.
Oh, okay. You can start that chant by yourself.
All right.
Some guy named Fudgy's coming out like, hey, who's looking for me?
All right, go ahead.
All right. So I say to MJ, hey, F Fudgy. What do we don't need Fudgy the Whale.
Right.
We should do Fester the Whale cake and make it like an identical. You know how Fudgy the Whale has like that fudge icing and then like the white?
Right.
I mean, make it a dead ringer,
But here's the problem. So we find that there was a company that was literally selling the exact Fudgy the Whale cake mold online. But then Michelle dives deeper. She's trying to order the mold. And then what'd you find out? That they stopped selling them like in 2020?
Some company was the exclusive supplier of that mold.
Yep.
And they've stopped selling them.
Yep.
It's discontinued, at least for the general population.
But the page is still active online, but it's unavailable.
Exactly.
Anyway, we go to Alfred from Small Batch Creamery. He loves the idea of the Fester the Whale cake. And he starts doing his homework, and we forgot about it. And then Alfred then hits us up, a couple of days back. It says, hey, the whale mold ought to be here anytime. I had a company in Texas make it or something. And I think it was a couple of $100 to make the mold. The mold arrived, but he says it's too small.
Oh.
So now he has to go back to the company and say, hey, I need a bigger, sort of a bigger sheet cake size mold for the Fester the Whale cake. So we're just delayed. Is that what Alfred told you?
He told me that the first one was too small.
Yeah. Yep.
And it wasn't enough of a whale. We need it to be whalier.
It wasn't whaley enough.
I mean, it looked like a whale.
It wasn't. It wasn't blubbery enough.
Okay. All he needs to do is go buy, or we can go buy the Carvel, Fudgy the Whale cake, right? And you trace it, and then you send it to them, and you say, I want it to be this size, looking a little bit like this, but
ours is going to be large. I think ours might be a hair larger.
Ours is going to be.
So they can just scale it out a little bit.
Well, but also, listen. You're a lawyer. I mean, are you giving Carvel ammo to sue us for copyright infringement?
We'll put 2 eyeballs on it. I don't know. We'll decorate it differently.
So we will make it different. People will not be confused.
Right.
Alfred had the idea of just let's change the mold so it's not exactly. Let's make it better than Fudgy the Whale.
Right. So get this. Alfred says he proposes to me. Maybe we'll keep the smaller whale mold.
Sure.
And then have 2 sizes.
Oh,
yeah. I think that's perfect.
We can have a really, really big one.
No, you know what? I don't like that. Because you know what? The whale needs to.
No. Listen, if it's for 2,
right?
If it's for or a family of 4, maybe the smaller one. Plus it can be budget friendly. MG, think about it. If we have a really, really big one, we could call it the blue, right? Because of the blue whale,
right?
And if we have the smaller one, we could call it the sperm. Damn it! I couldn't get it out.
No.
I couldn't get it out.
It's a pygmy. It's a pygmy whale.
The joke is the sperm whale.
The joke is the sperm whale.
It's just a sperm. I'm not trying to make a.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm trying to make a sperm whale.
That's
joke.
funny.
Pygmy's
not funny.
I couldn't get it out.
It's still on the drawing board. Just delayed a little bit, but yes, the Fester. This was not just some morning show yak that doesn't come to fruition. The Fester the Whale cake is going to come to fruition. It is going into production, and I'm going to tell you right now. The Fester the Whale, I'm going to make a prediction right now. The Fester the Whale cake is going to be the biggest ice cream cake ever in the history of the west coast of Florida.
We have 2 sizes.
You know what? I think people are going to come from New Smyrna Beach on the other side of the state to go buy the Fester the Whale cake over here in St. Pete.
If we have 2 sizes, and one's like the humpback, and the other one's the sperm, and you just have to, you walk.
What about a little minky whale?
Sure.
All right. That's the update on Fester the Whale cake, which
hopefully it's coming soon.
Oh yeah, it should. Hopefully it's going to be within 30 days.
It's It's not going to happen, but I wanted to have the first one ready for both of you as an anniversary gift.
Oh, listen, hey,
I want to give you this.
Our anniversary is tomorrow.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, the Michelle and MJ 32nd anniversary is tomorrow, Michelle. Can you believe 32 years?
I'm so excited because I know you've been hinting for a while that you got me a really great gift.
Why are you saying this? Why are you setting me up?
You've been telling me for like a month.
I have
maybe
not.
6 weeks.
I have not said anything to that effect. Why are
what I hear?
You hear from? You're making the. Is this part of a bigger racket? Are you putting me together on something here, or
Putting
what?
you together? No.
All right. What about the name thing? You find this humorous that there's a name on this list, Michelle?
Well, ordinarily I wouldn't care.
Right.
Except then you read out of curiosity, you kind of read it and you go like, oh, are my kids' names on there or whatever. And then lo and behold.
So what is this? This is a list that was online somewhere and people are discussing the worst baby names according to the internet.
Oh, I could think of a couple.
The worst baby names according to the internets.
I can think of 2 terrible baby names.
So this was a whole discussion. I don't know. Was this like a Reddit thread or anyway?
Wait, Professor, what?
The worst name you could give a kid is Cody. Oh, yeah.
Why?
Cody.
Why?
That's just a dumb name. Cody.
Really?
I've never met a smart Cody. and the second name is Adolf.
Will you stop?
Oh, my God. That one is so true. And occasionally you see something.
Cody and Adolf, both of those are terrible.
Was there a listen?
Totally opposite. Like,
you know what I'd like to know? I'd like to check with the Social Security office and find out, did any family name their baby boy Adolf last year? All right, so let's go over this list here. And Michelle finds something very, very humorous here.
Okay, what?
It's the list of 10 bad baby names. The worst baby names.
Are classic names on there like David or
No,
William or James or John?
No. So right off the bat, it's 10 worst. So 10 to 1. Are you ready for number 10? Number 10 worst name that you can name a kid
is Clifford.
Is Todd. So Michelle found this very humorous that's my real, first name is Todd. And number 10 on the list of worst names to name a kid, number 10 is Todd. Why is that on the list?
Well, you've never liked it.
I've never liked my name,
right.
But
So,
I don't think it's among the worst names ever that you can name a kid.
Well, it's not on the best names ever. I mean, what does it say? Todd.
Do you do you hate my name?
No, I don't love your name. I don't not hate it. I'm going to do professorism. Not hate.
What do you? What name do you scream out in the throes of passion?
Todd.
Yeah.
All right. What
Rude.
What name would you like me to be? I mean,
it's not a name that I would like you to be. It's just that it is Todd, and I guess your mom said it was. She says it was popular at the time, but
it was.
You think about how many Todds we know. I know one other Todd.
Todd Rosenthal.
Oh, so I know 2 other Todds.
Who's the other Todd?
Mesra.
Todd Mesra and Todd Rosenthal.
Yeah.
So
and they're both as crazy as you.
I think that everybody knows a Todd.
You think so?
I think everybody of a certain age, if you're over age, 35, you know a Todd.
Yeah. I mean, I went to school with a Todd at one time, but that's the only other Todd that I could think of, in my history that I remember.
You know when you think about a word and you think about it and you say it and you're like, that's a weird word.
Yeah.
I do feel that about my first name.
Yeah.
Like when Todd. When I.
How's that even a name?
I've always felt this, man. That's a weird freaking name.
Yeah,
Todd. And of course, my radio name has been MJ since 1986,
which was the second choice because the original was Todd the Bod.
But then, even when I did my Schnitz show, I used my last name,
which is
and not really my first name. I was always just Schnitt, you know?
The Schnitt Show.
Yeah.
I mean, which is also a terrible name.
Okay,
I mean,
so I've got
you
two.
really got-
I really got hosed.
You really got
bad first name, bad last name. All right, my middle name is. Do you like my middle name?
Sure.
What's my middle name?
Andrew?
That is correct. My middle name is Andrew.
What's his blood type?
Something funky.
Okay, all right. We're giving out a lot of information.
I don't even know your blood
You don't
type.
know I'm O positive.
Oh, I'm the other one then.
You're O negative.
I think so, yeah.
So what's the deal with your mother and the name Andrew? She names
Right.
you Andrew. Then she
Yeah.
names your brother Drew.
Yeah.
Just Drew.
That was a little weird. So
Yeah.
my middle name is Andrew, and my brother's name is just Drew. Drew.
In normal like households, when somebody got in trouble, they would call you by your first and middle name. So it'd be
Todd
like
Andrew.
Right. So did you both come running when you were in trouble? Because she was calling
Yeah.
Todd Andrew.
All right. So number 10 on the bad.
I mean,
Number 10 on the bad names list is my first name in real life, Todd. Number 9 on the list is Mulva. Come on.
Mulva?
That was a joke from Seinfeld.
Mulva?
Remember Mulva?
yeah, is that really a name?
Right.
I've never met a mole. I've met
Dolores. Remember there was the female body and the
Yeah.
Mulva rhyme,
Yes. I've met a lot of people. I've never met a Mulva.
There's no Mulva.
Is this gender specific or is it
No,
just
it's
10 terrible names?
It's 10 terrible names.
Okay.
All right, number 8 is Archibald. And of course, those Archibalds are called Archies, Archie.
Or Baldy.
Number 7 is Nevea.
That's a terrible name.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, and I
What is Nevea?
people think it's really cute because I think it's heaven spelled backwards.
It is. Heaven backwards is Nevea. I've never met anyone named Nevea.
Wouldn't heaven backwards be hell? I don't know.
Number 6. Let me tell you right now. I've always disliked this name. And this has come up a couple of times over the years. Like, when was the last time a girl was named this? The name is Bertha.
Oh, dude.
That's a terrible name. Bertha is a terrible name. I always thought of like a big raised birthmark with like hairs growing out of it. When I thought of the name Bertha, I thought that a Bertha needed a giant like mole birthmark on their chin with hairs like as thick as like monofilament, like fishing line coming out of it.
That's so weird.
Why?
Because the meaning really is bright, shining, and glorious.
Is Bertha?
Yes, that's the origin of the word.
Oh, really?
So you're completely misunderstanding it.
You don't remember the name Bertha, do you? You don't remember what you did. You don't remember what you did.
What did he do?
All right. So
I do. I said something like
I kind of just I'm just starting to work with the MJ Morning Show. This is like 96.
Yeah.
so,
Right?
somehow Bertha came up on the show.
It was Hurricane Bertha.
Yeah.
We had a hurricane in July 4th through July 17th of 1996 was Hurricane Bertha. And MJ says just cavalierly,
There is no attractive woman out there named Bertha.
I've never met an attractive woman named Bertha. And then he goes on to say, because BJ's there, and BJ's an antagonist, and he's kind of goading him a little bit. And BJ's like, come on, I'm sure there's one good-looking Bertha out there. And MJ goes, fine. If your name's Bertha and you're a good-looking woman, come to the radio station. We'll give you, I think it was like $500.
Oh, my gosh.
But you had to prove it.
But you had to bring your license.
You had to have Bertha on your driver license? Absolutely.
And we had this woman named Bertha show up. She thought she was hot stuff.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so who was the judge of whether she was hot or not?
Well, MJ would have been the ultimate judge, but
I thought she was dragged like 3 miles on Dale Mabry.
She was a really...
So you denied her the prize?
No, we couldn't. She was there. She's like, my name is Bertha, and I'm beautiful, and blah, blah, blah. I had to check her ID to let her in the radio station. I'm like, yep, you're a Bertha.
And BJ paid it out?
He was laughing his head off.
We paid out $500, yeah.
I'm giving MJ like the eyes like, this isn't working out.
This
bit isn't going well.
All right, number 5.
All right.
Number 5, terrible name, according to this whole Reddit list where people, submitted names and they compiled like the most entries. Number 5 is Marvin.
Marvin.
Yeah, I don't think that should be number 5. Marvin they say is not a good name.
I think Marvin's a marvelous name.
All right, next one, number 4 is Ursula.
Who names a kid that?
Wasn't that like what was the cartoon, the movie?
I always think of Ursula Andress.
Little Mermaid, Ursula. Little Mermaid, Ursula.
Yeah, the villain in The Little Mermaid. She kind of killed that name.
Number 3, ESPN. Pronounced Espin. Some people have named their kid Espin, ESPN, like the freaking sports network.
And then they have another kid. They name it ESPN2.
All right, you ready for number 2? Number 2 worst name. This is not a good. Lester. Lester. Remember Sharon Stone's boyfriend in the movie Casino? James Woods. Remember his character's name?
Was it Lester?
Lester.
Okay,
yeah. And number 1. You ready for coming in at number 1? Are you ready? Number 1 is Absidy. And it is spelled A-B-C-D-E. And it's pronounced Absidy. A-B-C-D-E. That's what you name your kid. The first 5 letters of the alphabet.
Who thinks of that?
I don't know. I have no idea. Well, that's terrible.
Oh.
That's
I don't know how I feel about this list.
Yeah.
I wish this list was a more serious list. Because nobody names their kid Absidy, and then ESPN, and then the Mulva answer. Yeah. That's some really genuinely terrible names. I'm not sure if this was a joke piece or not. I don't know what the hell it was.
I have had maybe 5. I've had maybe 5 people send me this link to the Nextdoor app locally here in Tampa. So the Nextdoor app, it's kind of like what, a community like bulletin board or
it's like zip code specific or community specific.
Exactly. Like parts of the different communities in Tampa. Bayshore Beautiful or Hyde Park and Carrollwood.
Yeah, but generally speaking, if you live in one neighborhood, you really don't care about the rumblings of 6 neighborhoods over.
So Largo.
Yeah.
Shorecrest or
Shore Acres.
Shore Acres, rather. Exactly.
I don't know how specific it gets to neighborhood, but
so I had no less than 5 people either email me this or sent me a direct message on my Instagram. There is a local Nextdoor app story that a lady put up, and apparently this is getting some attention. Listen to this. Marsha from Swan Estates. Where's Swan Estates? Is that off of Swan Avenue? Is that like Hyde Park, Swan area? Can you look that?
Isn't that where the arch is?
No, that's
neighborhood in the city limits of Tampa.
No, that's Beach Park. The arch on Swan Avenue is the arch is Beach Park.
33609, 33629.
All right, Swan Estates. So it must be very close to where we live.
Sure.
Anyway, so Marsha from Swan Estates puts this up on the Nextdoor app. Last night, my family went to Row Hyde Park, the restaurant, to celebrate a family dinner with 8 people. The food was expensive but not impressive. What was impressive was the $10 and change charge or extra charge labeled fee on the bill. When we inquired, we were told that all Hyde Park restaurants charge this as a corporate fee. I'm curious, has anyone else run into the corporate fee in a Hyde Park restaurant? Thanks for your response. And then, my God, people from Swan Estates, Bayshore Beautiful, Hyde Park Preservation, Logan Gate, Palmacia Pines, Hyde Park Preservation, Hyde Park Spanish Town Creek.
They're all agreeing or disagreeing?
All of these different people are now responding. All right, so this woman...
Is it a thing?
Well, here's the deal. Then it turns out, and I saw this last night. So I'm getting this flood of people sending me this thing. Hey, MJ, you ought to check this out from the Nextdoor app. And then it turns out, I'm like, what? I'm watching, I always watch the local news. So I'll on my YouTube TV, I record everything. And, ask Michelle. And then I want to go through every night. I want to go through the different channels and just kind of fast forward, see if there are any good local news stories. You know, I'll put Fox 13 on. I'll watch maybe a little bit of their 5 o'clock news. Then I'll watch a little bit of the 5 o'clock news on Channel 8, Channel 10, Tampa Bay 28.
Oh, you're a wild man.
See our good buddy Dennis Phillips and see what his suspenders look like that day. So, and I'll flip around. So I want to see what's happening in the local news.
Okay.
And then suddenly I'm like, what? So I'm getting this story. All these people are sending me this story from the Nextdoor app about Row, which is like a sushi bar, Asian concept in Hyde Park, charging just a fee. And then suddenly Channel 8 has a story last night on it. I'm like, whoa, wow. So I guess somebody sent someone at Channel 8 the story from Nextdoor app as well. So from Channel 8, and there's a story online, a surcharge at a restaurant in Tampa was brought to light by a Nextdoor app user claiming that she was surprised to see a fee added to her receipt. The individual was dining at Row in Hyde Park when she noticed an additional surcharge on her receipt. When she asked restaurant staff about it, they told her other restaurants in the area were doing the same. 8 on your side visited other restaurants in Hyde Park, but Row was the only place they could find the additional charge. Turns out it's a 3% fee, a surcharge on their menu. I'm sorry. Hold on. This is important. A surcharge not listed on their menu.
Row, no.
Yeah, Row. Oh, is Row? Is that what you're saying?
That's what he said.
Yeah, Row. Can you do it more like Scooby-Doo? So it is not on their menu. They just added a 3%, like a
house fee,
like a facilities fee. I mean, what is that? So,
and it's not disclosed anywhere. Is that a little sign up by like the
apparently
the greeter station?
So according to Channel 8, now I've never been to Row. I've never been to, and it turns out that Row is owned by Three Oaks Hospitality.
Oh.
They also own Steelbach at Armature Works. I've never been there either. I don't think I've ever been to any of the Three Oaks hospitality concepts. But apparently they're adding the 3% to the checks everywhere.
Oh, why don't you just raise your prices 3%?
Well, that's. Well, I'm going to get to that in a second. That's very intuitive of you. Hold on.
What's 3%? So, it's like what, $1.50 on $50?
Right. Listen, I go to the Three Oaks Hospitality website, and on their website, at the very, very bottom of like about, it's like about. You click on that. And it says, we're a group of like-minded individuals who share one passion, bringing memorable gathering play. And so it goes. And at the very bottom, it reads, a 3% venue fee is added to all checks. This fee is retained by the restaurant to support operational costs, including facilities, equipment, and overhead. It is not a gratuity and is not distributed to staff as a tip. Gratuity is at your discretion and added separately. So essentially, this is just a profit center. This is just a revenue generator. They're adding. If I were at Row or Steelbach or one of their concepts, and they added 3% to my check, and it's not disclosed anywhere, I'm going to tell them, get this off my check right now. So I would like to know: has anyone done that?
Has anyone disputed the bill?
Has anyone at one of these Three Oaks hospitalities, again, the ones that people will know are Steelbach at Armature Works and Row in Hyde Park, has anybody said, hey, get this 3% off my check? And what did they say? If you complained, did they take the 3% off? But also, according to the Channel 8 piece, they said that they went to other restaurants in Hyde Park to say, hey, are you, because the staff, the staff, hold on, the staff at Rowfester were telling people, or told Channel 8 that, because the lady that wrote the Nextdoor app thing, the staff at Row claimed that all the restaurants in Hyde Park were adding the fee, and Channel 8 said, no, that's not true.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
I could understand if the person receiving and then relaying the information misunderstood, and the person said, all of our restaurants in Hyde Park, because I'm looking, Row is in Hyde Park, Sesame is in Hyde Park.
They've got a whole bunch of concepts.
Jekyll is in Hyde Park.
I've never been to any of these.
Steelbach in Armature Works, which is, not in Hyde Park, but not too far
Nearby,
either way.
right.
So I could picture her saying all of our restaurants instead of all of the restaurants, or all the restaurants in Hyde Park, referring to their corporate.
But you said something a few minutes ago, which is intuitive.
I have a couple of friends in the restaurant business. I know a thing or two about how it's done.
This bothers the crap out of me. Like, we've had the story in the past that some restaurants are adding like an employee health insurance charge on the check. It's like, get the out of here. Raise the freaking shrimp and grits appetizer. Raise it by 75 cents or $1, whatever. It's just obnoxious to add a 3% fee for a facilities fee, a venue fee. Get this crap off my check. And then apparently it's not disclosed on the menu. Now, did they just add that to the website like in the last day or so because of this controversy and what's been brought to light? Or was that 3% facilities or venue fee always on their website? Or did they just add that?
Yeah.
That's what I want. Anybody want to weigh in on this? And listen, I've heard people, in all fairness, I've heard people like our buddy Mark. Doesn't Mark like Steelbach? I think he said some nice things about it.
Yeah.
He said, and they have a rooftop bar. Listen, I've heard some good things about Steelbach.
What he liked the best about it, his favorite thing was the fee. He's like, let me tell you.
It's the greatest fee in town. It's the greatest. I call it the 3 fee.
I've never paid a fee with a smile on my face, but this time, boy, I would say the fee is really great.
All right, so I've got to ask the question right now.
All right, they have like 10 different concepts.
Yes.
I'm looking now. It's a lot of restaurants.
Has anybody been to Row or Steelbach? Has anyone seen the 3% fee on any of these Three Oaks hospitality concepts? Has anyone disputed it? Or if you have any thoughts on this, what are your thoughts? If you see a 3% venue fee and it's not disclosed on the menu, what are your thoughts on this? Or any aspect of additional fees? Or if you've seen other fees added to checks, what other obnoxious fees have you seen added? Anybody? Fire up the phones. Let's go. 800-99. Or listen, I welcome anybody with Three Oaks hospitality. Call the show, please. I'll absolutely give you a forum. 800-990-1047. That's how you get in. Any thoughts on this? What do you think about a 3% venue fee being added? 800-990-1047, or any fee that you've seen added to a restaurant or a bar bill anywhere. I'd love to know what other additional fees you might have seen. 800-990-1047. That's how you get in. 800-990-1047. Let's grab some calls. How about Enrique in Palmetto? Hey, Enrique, welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, how you doing, MJ? Big fan here. Listen, you're scuba diving all over the world and got millionaire friends, and you're squabbling over a 3% fee at a restaurant? Come on.
Hold on. You're using this story to call up and attack me?
It looks that way.
I mean, I'm not calling it an attack, but you sound really petty here. I mean,
hold on, I'm
got to make some money.
Hold on.
Then change the price of your food. We're not arguing that a restaurant needs to make money.
I'll tell you what, Enrique. The next restaurant you're at, why don't you tell them why don't you add a 10% fee just for overhead and profit to my check? So why don't you pay that, Enrique? Come on, Enrique.
I think Enrique doesn't understand that the controversy arises when it was not disclosed on the bill. It was not disclosed until the bill was received. It wasn't like on the menu or a little placard on the table.
I didn't invent this story. I'm not complaining. I'm not the original complainer. We've got Marcia on the Nextdoor app from Swan Estates. She's the one that originally complained. And then 5 people sent me this. MJ, have you seen this on the Nextdoor app? And then Channel 8 does a story.
It's a pretty...
Okay, this is the way you...
Enrique...
This is the way you handle it.
You tell us, Enrique.
Restaurant manager, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Listen, you say, if you keep this fee on me, I'm never coming here again. You handle it one-on-one. You see, you don't got to worry about, should I pay this fee or not? You pay the fee, If they don't want to remove it, you never go there again. That's all.
Right.
That's simple as that.
Enrique, I think
actually on Enrique and you are in agreement because you said you would dispute the thing. So
absolutely.
actually, it sounds like Enrique, you are like-minded.
It sounds like you and MJ are almost identical.
Exactly.
But then Enrique attacks me on my scuba diving trips.
I'll have you know, Enrique, they also charged a fee to their non-millionaire customers. Okay? And here's the thing, Enrique.
Have a good day.
Enrique. Oh, have a good day. Listen, Enrique. Here's
he
the other
attacks
thing.
me, and now I should have a good day.
Here's the other thing.
Yes.
I would bet the vast majority of the people pay it and never realize it. So it's a fee that most people aren't even understanding. I'm looking at a lot of their concepts.
People don't look at the checks.
I mean,
yeah.
I've been to Armature Work for a couple of meals. You know, I don't really spend a lot of time breaking down my whole check in that environment. So a lot of people how much have they recouped in profit, which they are entitled to through prices?
I'm going to say this about the steakhouse and the tip.
I don't think we need to go there either.
Why not?
Because it's unnecessary. We're talking about this. It's fully disclosed there.
all right.
I mean,
I have no problem with that.
Right. Okay. So we don't need to muddy the waters and conflate situations.
All right. 800-990. Enrique, have a nice day, Enrique.
I'm going to charge him a fee for listening to the show.
Why did 3%? You know what? 5%.
For Enrique, 5%.
5% fee for you to listen to the show. Why did Enrique have to get a little scuba dig on me and my,
We need to make money on Enrique so he can let the millionaires listen for free.
It seems like he's an angry listener.
It's all right.
Why Enrique was digging at me?
Everybody has their
list.
All right. 800-990-1047. Your thoughts on this fee, facilities, a venue fee that's not disclosed and then it shows up on your check at Rowan Hyde Park and apparently Steelbach. Natalie in Tampa. Natalie, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Natalie. Welcome.
Good morning, everybody. I love
All right.
listening to you guys.
Natalie, I don't know. It sounds like your phone is up your butt.
Yeah, your phone doesn't sound good at all.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, can you...
That's Cricket Wireless.
Oh, all right. Now it sounds like you removed it from your rectum. All right. Now, Natalie, now you sound better. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I worked at Armature Works for 2 years, and I believe that service fee comes from the owner of the building.
But wait a minute. Other places, I don't think have a service fee at Armature or a venue fee.
I worked there for 2 years. I worked at 2 different stalls, and every time that something increased, we always had to increase our prices.
No, but did you have a separate line item for a 3% fee at the concepts that you worked at Armature Works?
No, sir, we did not.
Yeah, so that's the point, is that apparently Steelbach and Rowe and their other concepts are just adding a 3% venue fee just on the check. So that's where that's coming from.
Dude, they should rename it the
Natalie,
MJ
thank you.
fee.
What?
All right.
What?
I don't know. We're talking over each other a lot.
What?
They should rename it the MJ fee.
For what?
What is it called right now?
That's the MJ fee, and listen to this episode on the podcast.
And Harold,
if you want an explanation.
Harold and Wesley Chapel. Harold, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, guys. I just wanted to call and let you guys know. I mean, I'm so tired of places charging fees. You go anywhere nowadays, and everybody wants a tip. We used to go to Busch Gardens, and now even Busch Gardens, you go pay at the register, and they ask you for a tip. I mean, like you say.
Well, hold on. But a tip is different than just like a fee that's jammed on. I know, for instance, we did a story 3-4 years ago about restaurants that were adding like employee health fund to like your check. I don't care about your employee. I mean, raise the price of the freaking steak by $1 or so and put that. Don't put an obnoxious, ostentatious extra fee on my bill.
But wait, maybe there's something psychological to that, right? Like they already know that their steak is maxed out if it's like $49.99 and they raise it, $1.50. It's going to be over the $50 mark. So maybe this is their way of trying to be like, okay, we can keep our menu prices down, but we're just going to add this, slip this 3% fee in.
All right, let me grab a couple more calls. No, but Harold, the people asking for tips or, you going to a fast food counter where you're doing your own order, they hand you a bag and they want a tip for that. That's different than the fee. But, hey, Harold, thanks for calling. Ray in Temple Terrace. Can I grab Ray on Andrew, can I grab Ray on one? Put Ray on hold. Let me grab that. I've got a name on there, and all right. I'll tell you. Let me grab Dylan. Let me grab Ray. Ray on one. Ray, Temple Terrace. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, MJ. Listen, I'm so frustrated with all of these fees, and it's not just the restaurants. Let's look at the car dealerships. Fees. First it's a dealer fee, and then it's a paperwork fee. We need everybody to know to just stop paying it.
Yeah, and a whole bunch of dealerships got in trouble with the Federal Trade Commission for fees, and we had some local ones as well. Got in trouble, and now there's a whole movement for full disclosure on everything has to be disclosed up front, and you can't get like all these add-on fees when you go to do the paperwork to buy your car. So, Ray, you're right. A lot of fees have been creeping into just about everything. Dorothy in Lakeland. Dorothy, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Dorothy.
Good morning. I can't believe I got through.
You did.
I've been a listener for a while now. I know what the 3% fee is because my pedicurist has asked us to give him our tips in cash. Otherwise, they take 3% out for the charge card fee. Even my mechanic is doing that. If you pay cash, they don't charge you. If you pay with a charge card, they charge you an extra 3%.
Yeah, some places are doing that. So there are plenty of places that started doing that in the last maybe 5 years or so. If you want to use a credit card,
it's a different price.
Then they're going to charge you the credit card fee. You know what, Dorothy, you might have just struck something. I wonder if the 3% venue fee is really a cover, since most people obviously pay with a credit card. You know what, 3% is very close to what the credit card fee is. All businesses negotiate the fee, whether it's with Visa, MasterCard. American Express typically has the highest of the credit card fees. But you know what, Dorothy, you might have just hit something that the venue fee.
I know that for a fact.
Yep, go ahead.
With our pedicures.
Well, there you have it.
Why wouldn't this restaurant disclose it as a credit card processing fee, something that's now accepted, that we've heard of it? It's a thing. It's not just some innocuous venue fee.
It's part of doing business. Just build that into the prices, and don't put. You're gonna piss off a customer by having a bogus-looking add-on fee. Just make your prices just slightly more expensive, and people won't even notice it. And then you cover your expenses or your fees. I don't get it. One more call on this. Last one, Dylan in Tampa. Then we move on. Dylan, hi, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, I actually wanted to reiterate what Dorothy said. I work for Lavu, which is a POS system company out of Tampa.
Okay.
And the 3%, most definitely them covering the processing fees with their bank. So, we help out, like, a lot of customers now, they do the dual pricing, like she mentioned, where if you pay with cash, the receipt will come out, it'll have the cash due amount, and then the regular due amount. So for them to not have that as such a huge establishment and, group of restaurants is crazy to me. But, yeah, it's 100% the processing fees. So just want to chime in.
Thank you, Dylan. Great call. Appreciate it. One more call. Andrew says grab Lee from Zephyr Hills. Lee, hi. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I am calling because we recently experienced an issue with fees from Glory Days restaurants here in the Tampa area. My wife and I frequently visit one, and we noticed that we started getting charged this fee that would range from anywhere from 75 cents up to like $2 or $3 on the bill. And when we asked about it, nobody at the restaurant could tell us why. And so we got management involved, and I just said, hey, it's 75 cents, it's $1, it's not a big deal, but can somebody just tell me why the fee is here?
What was the actual line item on the check? What did it say?
It said convenience fee. And when I asked about what the convenience fee was for, because we had placed the order online, they had said, well, sometimes if you use a third-party app, there's additional fees and things, which said, sure, makes sense. But this was ordered through the Glory Days website. This was ordered directly through you guys.
Right.
And they said, oh, well, we don't really know, so we'll go ahead and take it off. And every single time I said to my wife, I said, if they're adding 75 cents to $1 to every person's check, how many people are catching this?
So when you order something off of a website, right? Like off of the website, they charge a convenience fee. It's different than being in restaurant.
But that's what
he said. That's what he's saying, though.
True. All right. So for instance, AMC theaters.
I bought AMC movie tickets.
If you buy tickets online for AMC theaters, they have the convenience fee. You know what? That's not convenient for me. I don't find it to be. I mean,
it's not convenient to be able to order the tickets a week in advance and pick your seats versus going to
rolling the dice the day of the movie.
Michelle, the day of the movie.
It's a bogus BS profit center generator.
It costs
is what
them money
it is.
to maintain the platform and to keep it running.
And what about me going to the box office and having to? They've got a person actually having to have to sell me tickets. There's no convenience fee when I have human interaction to buy the ticket at the box office.
Have you talked to an AMC employee lately? It's not very convenient at all.
Right.
Exactly.
I'd pay $3 extra a ticket just not to talk to him.
Lee, thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
Give me my popcorn. Damn it.
I knew this was going to happen.
What's that?
What did I say about that whole Bachelorette controversy? Remember they yanked the Bachelorette?
We knew.
What did we say?
You and I, boy, we were.
I'll tell you who said it. Fester did. And you know what? I think you nailed it exactly when it was going to happen, too. I couldn't find it in my notes, but I'm sure you said this.
We said it on the air. So the whole story where they pulled the Bachelorette because of that Taylor Frankie Paul getting roiled because of the domestic violence allegation and the video that popped up of her. Didn't she throw chairs at her guy or something?
Bar stools.
Bar stools? And
her, at the time, significant other.
Right.
So, has a very unflattering video of her. I guess a kid was hit or something. She threw a chair and hit the kid with the chair, and he overreacted in his way. And instead of stepping in or being a man about it, he's just recording her. And
this is ABC.
So ABC yanks the show. So The Bachelorette was supposed to run, a couple of months ago. And ABC yanked it. They said,
this is ABC.
And they yank it. And on the air, we said, no, they're going to bring this back. Then they're building up the hype, and they're not going to let the whole production cost of this thing completely get flushed down the toilet. They're going to wait a little bit. Yeah. There's going to be pent-up demand. It's like a big, giant promotion. Build up the want for the show. Oh, this is the Bachelorette that they canceled. They pulled the plug because this Taylor Frankie Paul went all psycho and threw chairs at her husband or whatever. Who was she? Was she a boyfriend or ex-husband? What was I don't even know.
They were in I don't know.
Long-term relationship.
Yeah, there we go.
So I think I even said, or we even said at the time, this is the best thing to happen to him. This controversy, this added attention, this kerfuffle of just gossipers and talking and the exchange of, the content is the best thing to happen.
Because it's a new twist. I mean, with the whole Bachelorette and Bachelor concept, listen, it's old. So you add a little, chair throwing and a guy getting hit in the face, and then, you pull the show and
then you add fake outrage.
And
fake outrage.
Well, guess what?
We're so outraged. Oh.
And now they're bringing it back.
That's right.
ABC to air the new season of The Bachelorette after they shelved it over the controversial video. ABC reportedly plans to air the latest season of The Bachelorette after the initial premiere was derailed due to the controversy around Taylor Frankie Paul. It looks like it's coming in hot. Looks like it's coming in fast. So Paul rose to fame on the reality TV show The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, was set to star on the new season of the long-running dating show. In March, TMZ released a video of a violent dispute involving Paul and her partner, Dakota Mortensen. In the video, which was recorded by Mortensen, Paul could be seen repeatedly hitting him and even throwing chairs at him. As this was going on, Paul's daughter was in the room watching it all unfold. Hours after the video came to light, Disney, who owns ABC, announced that it would not air the upcoming season. 3 months later, we've got to change our heart.
I told you, the whole season was already shot. They spent all this money on it.
And the ratings are going to be through the roof. Oh!
It's not like this came out when they announced that this wasn't early on. This was after everything is done. They had a winner already.
So TMZ wrote, The Bachelorette season starring Taylor Frankie Paul is almost out of Hollywood jail. And there's an excellent chance it'll air on ABC next month.
Don't say it. We have the voice guy. We actually have the sound effect. And you're saying ABC when we have this.
This is ABC.
Yes.
That guy.
Yeah.
This is ABC.
Sounds like the old booth announcer.
This is ABC.
You know, the networks back in the day, they used to literally have just a guy there all night. And if he ever had to say something, or like live, like coming back from a commercial break or top of the hour, the guy would say,
This is ABC.
and that was like a guy was doing it live in a booth. They were called the booth announcer back in the day. Even like 70s and 80s, I think they had a booth announcer. All right, so production sources told TMZ the current discussion behind the scenes is for the season to premiere mid-July.
Wow.
Though final plans are not locked, according to the report, the show's editors never stopped cutting episodes. Listen to this. Even after they yanked it, they were still editing all of the footage for how many episodes typically is The Bachelor or Bachelorette? Is it,
I don't know, 20?
Is it 13 or?
I mean, you have to go through a bunch of, I don't know.
Wow. So listen,
15, 18?
this sounds like this was a racket.
The whole time.
Yeah. So they're if you're pulling the plug, why do you need all the folks still editing, going through all of the source footage, all of the A-roll, B-roll? So why do they need to keep editing all these episodes?
The Bachelorette thought you were a rube.
Exactly.
This is ABC.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why they're doing this. Because I think next to nobody watches television when things air. I cannot tell you the last time that a non-sporting event came on that I was like, oh, it's on now. Our show is on. You know, if we watch, you know, any show that I watch on the streaming service. I don't watch it on the network. And on Sundays, the new season of Big Brother, which is live appointment TV for the rabid fans.
Oh.
There's going to be they have a Sunday episode.
It's starting this Sunday?
The new Big Brother starts Sunday?
It starts in a few weeks, but it airs on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
You know what? In the first episode, someone needs to throw a chair.
They may.
It'll probably happen. Right. But it's a live show that has appointment viewing.
Right.
And now ABC is going to air The Bachelorette opposite Big Brother at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
It's on.
The show editors never stopped cutting the episodes, even when it announced that the season would not run. Yeah, this is getting hinky here, folks. And then this Taylor Paul, what's her name?
Taylor Frankie Paul.
Frankie, is it Frankie?
Frankie Muniz. Taylor Frankie Muniz.
Taylor Frankie Paul.
Yes.
I guess she's been working to rehabilitate her image,
Well,
right?
What the hell she is? She's doing. This is all part of the plan. This is all part of the plan.
She glued the chair legs back together.
Yeah, that's it.
That snapped off.
She only uses bean bags now in her house.
Hey, guess what I cooked for lunch yesterday at my house, Fester? Think about this. Guess what I cooked for Julian and me for lunch at the house yesterday?
You cooked.
What did I cook?
Oh, I know what you cooked. I know exactly what you cooked.
What did I cook?
You cooked the steaks that GrillSmith gave you.
I did.
I cooked mine last night as well.
Really?
Oh, you're kidding.
I cooked the T-bone last night.
Yeah, I cooked both.
I cooked my porterhouse last night.
It wasn't not a T-bone.
It was a porterhouse.
It was a porterhouse. Now, what's the difference between a T-bone and a porterhouse? The difference is the porterhouse has a larger fillet than the T-bone. So, GrillSmith, Fester does endorsements for GrillSmith, a fine establishment with 5 locations?
Yes.
GrillSmith is an advertiser here on the MJ Morning Show. And GrillSmith has regularly, over the last couple of months, brought food in on Fridays. And last Friday, Ross, who's he's
the president of the company.
President and executive chef.
He's the head chef, executive chef, president of the whole operation.
And Ross, on top of bringing prepared food in, brought Fester and me vacuum-sealed steaks. Brought each of us
a little Father's Day gift.
It was a Father's Day gift.
Yeah.
Brought us vacuum-sealed porterhouses and ribeyes. And those are aged quite. What are they?
I think one's aged 40 days and one's aged like 27 days or something.
I think it's 28 days.
28 days, yeah, okay. So
28 days later. All right. So, that's funny. Father's Day we had planned, so I didn't cook them for Father's Day, but I cooked them yesterday. And man, they were delicious. They were fantastic.
I had the porterhouse.
Julian's like, oh my God, this steak's fantastic.
It was great.
Yeah. So I did a direct sear. Sometimes I'll play with a reverse sear. I did the first direct sear. I used a cast iron. Actually, no, I didn't use cast iron. I've got a Lodge cast iron. I used my made-in carbon steels. So I did the sear. I have 2 different made-in carbon steel pans, along with the bulk of our stuff is all clad, which I love.
Yes.
And Michelle, we're going to be married 32 years tomorrow, and do you realize the bulk of our all-clad cookware is 32 years old?
Absolutely.
It's from when we got married in '94. That's how good the all-clad man is.
You remember what aunt gave it to you?
No, he bought it.
Aunt Gertie,
No, I bought all the all-clad.
Todd and Michelle, this all-clad will probably outlast you guys.
No, you didn't buy the first little 7-piece or 9-piece kit. We've purchased everything since then.
Right.
You did an MJ morning show, cooking show.
Yeah.
And so they sent you some cookware.
Yeah. Remember we had Chefy Baby or
Chef Miles.
Remember he used to cook for us in the studio?
Yeah.
All Clad sent us an initial kit.
Oh, that's awesome.
For the so that's how we started. We have 40 pieces of All Clad now, and I love the stuff. But I did buy for carbon steel. I bought 2 maidens, which are also fantastic. So I seared the steaks for 3 minutes aside, a little bit of oil in the pan, seared both steaks for a couple of minutes on each side, and then the whole pan goes into the oven, with some butter and by the way, the seasoning, Ross from GrillSmith, he brought us their special seasoning, a cup. And, you could tell there was definitely kosher salt in there. There's pepper. There's some other stuff. And the seasoning was fantastic.
Salt and pepper, you say.
Yeah. So I took the steaks out of the fridge. I cut open the vacuum packing where these things have been aged for the respective amounts of time. And, I dry the steaks with paper towel, totally dry them. I apply the seasoning. And then, I let the steaks come to room temperature. So I let the steaks sit out for about an hour. Then I put them, I seared them, put them in my oven at 475, and then brought them to perfect medium rare. Let them rest, take them out of the oven, let them rest 5 to 8 minutes, and then did the slicing, and they were fantastic. So listen, if I made these GrillSmith steaks at my house and they were that good, they're even better when the pros do it at the restaurant, So. Well, listen, I'm no slouch myself. I did a good job.
I know a thing or two about cooking a steak, but they were fantastic pieces of meat.
They were great. These are great quality steaks. And thank you, Ross and GrillSmith, for the Father's Day steaks. And Julian and I had them for lunch yesterday, and they were delicious. Yeah. And you can get these steaks at
GrillSmith.
You can. All right, so thank you. I highly do appreciate. Hey, speaking of food. Is this a joke? A guy trips in a Waffle House parking lot in Polk County and is suing Waffle House because he claims he was distracted by the advertisement sign in the front window.
Ooh.
Shut up!
But is this the kind of case that, you look at Waffle House and you think of, what do you think of when you think of Waffle House?
I think of waffles.
Yeah, but you
know what? I think of fights at 3:00 in the morning.
But there are probably 800 or 1,000 locations around the country. It's a $1 billion operation.
Right.
So you're suing a major company.
Listen to this. A guy from Bartow is suing the Waffle House because he fell in the parking lot and he was looking at a picture of one of their food items, an advertisement poster in the window, and he said that distracted him. All right, if I were the judge, I would say, get the living F out of my courtroom! I was trying to build it up to the post.
Well, look at here, Your Honor. I'd like to point a couple of things out here for my client. 84-year-old client, by the way.
My client knows spring chicken.
84 years old.
Well, I do declare that the Waffle House in Bartow, we would like to contest.
I do declare.
Has an abnormally high curb, which was poorly maintained.
Yeah, right.
It was
dude, that's not. Come on.
It was abnormally high, Your Honor.
That's what he says.
Do you object?
I'm not buying.
Object,
what,
Waffle House Counsel.
It's a mutant curb?
I will not let you be brainwashed by this lawyer here spitting for the Waffle House. It was
Am I a charlatan?
Listen, this abnormally high curb was poorly maintained and devoid of any paint or markings indicating
now
a change from a parking lot.
Fester is reading aspects of the claim.
Here, Your Honor.
All right. So here's the deal.
I object.
According to the lawsuit filed in Polk County, 84-year-old Edward Bowles, or is it Bowles?
Bowles.
It's Bowlds.
It's pronounced like the movement with a D at the end.
Edward Bowles movement.
Yes.
He had a movement in the parking lot. So the story is he went to the Waffle House with his wife, and seriously, his legal team is claiming that there's an abnormally high curb that was poorly maintained. They claim that it wasn't properly painted or marked, and that the advertisement distracted him.
Well, here at the Fester and Fester Law Firm, we represent curb cases almost every day. And
you know what?
Mr. Bowles, when he fell, you know what he had?
Why don't you curb your enthusiasm over there?
Listen here. I object, Your Honor. This is hearsay.
I said curb your enthusiasm. This is just him walking in the parking lot music.
84-year-old Edward Bowles walking all happy, trying to
have a movement in the parking lot.
He had one on him.
Mr. Bowles movement. So this happened April a year ago.
You want to know something crazy?
April 17, 2025.
Not to get too medical.
Yeah.
But if you need to have that movement, Waffle House is the perfect place to go.
Why is that?
It will lube you up. I mean, if you're knotted up in that way, in that way, I don't want to get too. I'm not trying to get too graphic.
So if you're all bound up, go to Waffle House.
Go to Waffle House.
Okay.
Get the hash browns.
Okay.
It's almost.
Aren't potatoes more binding?
No.
It's all the grease and lube in there,
covered and smothered in
all kinds of oils and
comes right out.
Great.
You'll thank me later. You'll thank me later, people.
So this guy trips and falls. Do we know what the advertisement was?
It was for that strawberry.
Oh, yeah.
Some
strawberry pancake or something. Or waffle. Is that it?
So the old man's looking up at the strawberry waffle sign.
It's the new strawberry shortcake waffle.
Sounds delicious.
And he was looking.
It does look delicious. I got to be honest.
He was drawn in by the picture of the strawberries on the waffle. And then he tripped over the curb, which was irregular and high and not marked.
Yeah. They prioritized marketing and visual appeal over pedestrian safety.
I'm looking at the sign for the strawberry shortcake waffle right now.
Yeah.
It looks delicious. It looks great. Strawberry waffles are back at Waffle House.
Is it parking lot fall inducing?
You know what? If the curb was abnormally high, as his lawyer.
Did you say curb? Curb your enthusiasm. You know what? That curb is pretty high.
I mean, this sounds like an open and shut case for Waffle House. Man, they're going to pay this old man, what, $20,000 to go away?
According to the lawsuit, there is no need for the advertisements to be displayed in such a manner as it unreasonably increases the risk of a trip and fall by a customer already going to enter the restaurant. That could be the dumbest thing I've ever seen in a lawsuit. What? There's no need to advertise the food item in the window? What is that? That is, you know what? That sounds like a Bartow lawyer.
Well, I'll have you know.
That's a dopey claim in the lawsuit.
Fester and Fester Law Firm actually has offices in Mulberry.
Offices Mulberry. Offices Frostproof.
We had to close our Fort Meade location because we sold it to a data center.
Exactly. Man, they're about to have a rumble of fun over there. Oh, yeah. They're about to have whining and humming 24/7. Oh, but anyways,
the data center recently hired Fester and Fester as
this could be Michelle. This is bogus. Now listen,
it's not bogus. How high should a curb be? I'm sure somewhere in code.
Yes.
Even out in Bartow, somewhere in code it says how high the curb should be. Curb should be 6 to 8 inches.
I think the judge, if this goes to court, the judge needs to take the jury out for a field trip.
They most definitely will.
To see if they trip over. That's a real field trip. To see if they trip over the curb.
No, it's not to see if they would trip over it. To see if it's unreasonable. If you're not, you have like a body memory to know how high to step to cover a curb. If it's abnormally high,
$50,000.
Open and shut case.
I'm looking at the Instagram animated ad for Waffle House.
Yeah.
Waffle House. Strawberry waffles are back. And guess what? The 84-year-old also fell on his back.
All right.
Yes.
So they need to sequester this jury.
Sequester the jury.
Sequester the jury. Right. I don't want them talking, and I don't want them to be influenced by outside media.
Right.
It's going to garner so much attention.
You're probably right, Fester.
So Mr. Bowles is looking for money from the Waffle House for damages, relief, costs, and he wants a jury law. Wants a jury trial is what he's looking for.
He needs relief. Yeah. Mr. Bowles needs relief.
Yes, he does. It sounds like pretty. I need to see the curb. You know what, Michelle? Let's go to Waffle House in Bartow and take a look at this.
If you
curb.
are Waffle House, I mean, an 84-year-old. I mean, he's gonna, he can't withstand a long trial. If you know what I mean.
So they should just delay.
They got to drag this out. Oh, yeah.
He'll be 90 before he sees any money from Waffle House. Poor bastard.
Yeah, they got to drag this sucker out. Is what they're going to do. Hey, did you see that Bodie Miller? You know the Olympic skier Bodie Miller?
I know of him.
He was arrested for drugs and paraphernalia.
Yeah, it's going to be dropped.
So, but hold on. So he was originally arrested, charged with drug possession and paraphernalia. And Michelle, I'll let you get to the update in a second. But Bodie Miller, Olympic skiing legend, was facing drug charges. He's 48 years old, and he was hit with one count, the possession of mushrooms. Yeah, he was found with 4.1 grams of psilocybin, hallucinogenic shrooms, and also, I guess, paraphernalia. Was he smoking the shrooms or?
Well, I don't think I mean, it's probably likely that he was participating in the activity involving the substances that were found in his vehicle, but his claim is that it's not his.
No drugs were found on Bodie's person.
Right.
So
he had a passenger who is saying everything is his.
Oh, wow. All right.
Right.
So,
that's why the charges are being dropped.
Now the charges are being dropped against Bodie Miller.
Well, that's what they said last night on the news.
But you know what happens is that the original story got all the press, and the charges being dropped and the shrooms. You think the shrooms were the passengers, or was the passengers just taking the? Hey, I'll give you so and so if you just take the heat. Listen, the shrooms. It's not really that serious of it. It's not like he had 13 keys of coke in the trunk,
But also, I think he has a history of drug use, and unfortunately, this incident occurred, I think, on the anniversary of his daughter's death.
Oh,
and so that was, something to consider. But
quick little Taylor Swift update. You think it's happening at Madison Square Garden? Do you think the wedding is really going to be July 4th weekend, Michelle? Or do you think that Madison Square Garden is still a ruse? There are stories that permits have been pulled and requests for permits for street closures.
I'll tell you, they kept their lips pretty tight on this.
What do you think?
For the amount of people that need to know, with the exception of the mayor of New York.
Yeah.
Nobody's given any hints or clues.
Right. I'm surprised that other people haven't. They have started to say now, I think, that the what is it, like the Transit Authority police or cops that like patrol that area? Are they designated for
the Port Authority police?
Right, I think so.
Yeah.
Some of
Or the
those individuals,
transit cops?
they've been supposedly informed that they will, if you're working over the weekend, it will be a Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce wedding weekend, or the 3rd, the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. So I don't know.
Page 6, New York Post has a headline: "The extreme measures Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce are taking for MSG wedding that could disrupt New York City." I don't think that a Taylor Swift wedding should have to inconvenience or disrupt anybody. I would be totally.
Why? It's an event.
Yeah.
What would make this different?
It's not a public event. It's not like the Knicks game 4 or something.
I would think that was more disruptive than what Taylor Swift is going to concoct.
Or was that game 3? Game 3, whatever.
Game 3 was the one they lost. And then game 4 they won, and then they went back to San Antonio. But nobody's going to flip over a bus after the wedding.
True. Nobody's rioting in the streets and tossing trash and burning taxis or school buses.
I mean, every weekend's big in New York. I mean, they're used to this.
Ahead of the couple's upcoming July 3rd nuptials at Madison Square Garden, City Hall confirmed to the Post on Wednesday that a permit application was filed with the city's Street Activity Permit Office for July 2nd to the 4th.
Oh.
What are they looking for, like street closures or?
So,
the side
remember when we
street?
were there and you walked by
that?
and we had like CNN, I think, was there and they were all, they had some of the street area blocked off. I think what they want to do is block off some segments of the streets because they're going to have major coaches coming in from, I don't know, all over town or from wherever, and they need to be able to park them, and they're going to probably have some kind of a walkway set up.
Yeah.
Let's say it is at Madison Square Garden, and indications seem to indicate that it will be. Do you think there's going to be any kind of a security breach? Do you think the security is going to be so tight that they're going to be able to thwart any kind of a breach or somebody getting in? Not maybe for nefarious or dangerous reasons, but to take photos or, get a sneak.
I would not be surprised if somebody who's like a YouTube content creator
or a professional gate crasher
challenges themselves to get into this wedding.
Right.
Yeah. Can you imagine like some kind of Ocean's 11, like underneath the sewer system, getting underground, getting in through some kind of ventilation or sewage shaft?
I was thinking about just sneaking in on a catering cart. I don't want to.
Underneath where the cloth is hanging down.
Just get wheeled right in with all the tablecloths. But, I think it doesn't. It's likely it looks that way that's going to happen. And it seems that they're going through the proper channels. It seems like they're bribing all of the right city officials to get their permits passed in time.
Here's something else. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift have told their wedding guests not to bring them gifts to their forthcoming nuptials. They said absolutely no gifts. The Kansas City Chiefs star pal George Kittle revealed in an interview with Extra on Tuesday. The San Francisco 49ers star, that Kittle, didn't he? He got hurt, Kittle.
He got injured at the end of the year. He's another tight end, another top-tier tight end.
So I guess he's friends with Travis Kelce. He says he still plans to get Kelce a gift anyway. I was thinking Travis, for some reason, like old coins, so I might get him an old coin. What?
Huh.
He's
going to be on the no-go list because he's divulging, facts.
They're going to toss him off.
Yep.
They're going to write him right off.
What are you doing, Kittle?
Oh, some people are saying this is going to be as big as the royal wedding. Oh, stop it.
Which one?
Well, it's not going to be televised as far as we know, so it can't possibly be.
Oh, you know what?
I did read.
I bet you they do video it, then she tries to pay-per-view this thing or something or sell it to Netflix.
And I think I read
Travis and Kelce, the Travis and Taylor wedding.
I think she already has a song that she's written that she's going to, release along with whatever other items
what is
and
the
or
song?
video.
The song, Don't Bring a Gift. Don't Bring a Gift. Don't Bring a Gift. That's going to be the new Taylor Swift song.
Yeah, I'm sure it's exactly how it's going to go.
It might be something lovely about the cake.
Yeah. A love song to Travis.
Right.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, everything seems like it's being done the right. They're not like, clamoring for anything to be free. They're not, trying to put together a hodgepodge wedding of, in-kind donations.
Yeah. The New York Times They had a story yesterday. Even the New York Times is in on this thing. New clues point to Taylor Swift wedding at MSG, but there are still people that say, nah, this is a big distraction. This is a ruse.
Okay.
I guess we'll find out.
You know what opinions are like. Nobody seems to know.
Michelle, are
So
you
she's doing a good job at,
Yeah.
keeping it pretty, like, is it a ruse? Is it not?
are you going to see a movie with Julian later today?
I think so.
Is that the movie I said I did not want to go to?
Yeah.
All right, there is a movie that I guess is opening today that's got some buzz, but I hate the buzz kill you. But they asked if I wanted to go, and I'm not into this genre, and I said no. So I think Julian and Michelle are going to see a movie that opens today, and I'm not going.
Is it Jackass?
Hey, no.
I want to see that too.
I don't. What, Jackass 6 or whatever the hell this is?
I have loved all the Jackass movies.
I mean, what's not to love?
I mean, I love Johnny Knoxville. I am a fan.
I am too.
When we get back, what movie did I not want to see that Michelle and Julian are going to, and I have maybe some disappointing news? Oh, also, did you see the Detroit Lion quarterback that was arrested? He could spend like decades and decades in prison. Detroit Lions quarterback, Detroit Lions player. What?
It just seems like you couldn't get that out. You're like, Detroit Lions player.
Detroit Lions player busted locally, and he's in trouble.
And you say cornerback.
Cornerback.
Right, not
not quarterback, cornerback.
Okay.
All right, we'll get to that next, and a whole lot more. Here on the Don't Move, we have a whole hour to go, and the next hour is going to be the best of the morning. Next, here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. If your air conditioning needs some help, and 'tis the season, folks, man, ACs are breaking down left and right because they're getting taxed. Air conditioning systems are being put to the test because, man, we got the heat domes, we got the high. I saw some feels like temps were like 112 yesterday. It is getting hot, and if your air conditioning takes a dump, you call Air Rescue. So formerly Plan B Air Conditioning, Air Rescue will get there quickly, and Air Rescue will fix your air conditioning. Or if yours is too far gone, see, they're honest. They're going to say, listen, we can fix this thing, or you know what? It's not worth it. Let's talk about some new options. Listen, they're not going to try to sell you a new system if they can reasonably fix your current system. But if you do need a new system, $500 off right now, a new system for the month of June. Then you mention me, MJ, and say, I want the MJ 10% discount. For any repair, any new installation, another 10% MJ discount when you say, I want the MJ discount. It's airrescue.com, formerly Plan B Air Conditioning, airrescue.com. Tell them that MJ sent you. Dr. Childers, well-known dentist for decades. Listen, Sarasota, Bradenton, they've known about Dr. Childers for a long time. The MJ Morning Show, we've known about Dr. Childers for a long time. He did our mangled mouth miracle reconstructions on listeners that had mangled mouths. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in free prizes we gave away to fix people's smiles. And Dr. Childers did the work. Amazing work. Dr. Childers has now started opening up KOVA, K-O-V-A, KOVA dental centers all around the Tampa Bay area. If you're looking for a great dentist, Fester, Allison, they use Dr. Childers. I had Dr. Childers do 3 things for me in the last couple of years. We've known him since the early 2000s. KOVA Dental. If you need a great family dentist, KOVAdental.com. K-O-V-A, KOVAdental.com. Open now in Bradenton, Plant City, in Tampa, in Carrollwood, and coming soon to Newport Richey and St. Pete. It's KOVA, K-O-V-A dental.com, and tell them that MJ sent you. If you need a Toyota, you asked for it, you got it. It's Miracle Toyota. Every day is a miracle at Miracle Toyota. And you know what's a miracle? No payments for 90 days. We're talking the summer of savings at Miracle Toyota. Attention, Polk County, wherever you are, or surrounding counties. If you're looking for the best deal on your Toyota car, truck, or SUV, head to Miracle Toyota on 27 in Haines City. Walk in and say, MJ from the MJ Morning Show sent me. You'll get a great deal, great selection, great people to deal with, just an honest, great encounter. You're going to have a great experience. They've got an awesome service department, excellent new car and truck selection, as well as excellent pre-owned. And now you pick up a brand new Toyota and you don't make a payment for 90 days. That's going to be for June, July, and August. It's the summer savings, Miracle Toyota in Haines City, and tell them that MJ sent you. It's no secret, folks. The real estate market is challenged right now. Things are not moving. Things are sitting. People that need to sell their homes, well, they're not selling their homes. Or they're taking a big bath. Here's the deal. You call Mark Spain Real Estate and get an all-cash offer on your home today. You need to sell. Things aren't moving. Maybe you've been twiddling your thumbs. You've been spinning your wheels for months with an agent. You're not getting the showings. Well, you know, the beauty with Mark Spain is when you get the all-cash offer, no showings, no open houses. I mean, none of the typical stuff. You got some chips on, you know, some of the woodwork, or the paint in the kitchen is all messed. Don't worry about it. You don't have to kick money in to spruce it up. Get a guaranteed all-cash offer. Sell your home today. Go to markspain.com. That's markspain.com. Sell your home. Folks, you know what they say? markspain.com and start packing. Traffic's on 8:59, MJ Morning Show, 9 o'clock hour next. Alien abduction at the World Cup at the Hard Rock in Miami did not happen yesterday.
What?
Yeah, unbelievable. Michelle, what are you printing over here? Just make it a ragged.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it long?
It's like 50 pages are coming out of here.
Oh, no. I didn't think it was that long. There you go. It stopped. Just keep talking. Nobody else could hear it if you were just talking.
It stopped because the orange light is flashing. The printer ran out of paper. That's how many.
Keep entertaining your audience.
That's why it stopped.
All right.
All right. So it did not happen. Remember, the Brazilian psychic predicted that thousands of people were going to be abducted by aliens. There was going to be a mothership and then other small alien craft above the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The World Cup match between Brazil and Scotland was going to be an earth-changing experience with alien. I mean, the True Disclosure Day was supposed to be yesterday, and it did not happen.
Oh.
I don't even know who won the damn game.
Oh, no. Hey, I think Brazil won.
Can you check it out?
I think Brazil won like 48-0.
No, really, stop it. No, because we heard about all the Scottish fans that were drinking all the beer in Boston. Did they also drink all the beer down in Miami?
Yeah, Brazil won 3-0.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Brazil clobbered Scotland, and there was no alien abduction.
No.
What the hell?
Maybe
you know what? That psychic is totally discredited in my book.
Well, I was going to ask you, has she predicted anything else that's like accurately?
That psychic
something else that
sucks.
Come to fruition?
What was the psychic's name? I don't even...
You know what? I think she was half right. I think the aliens took the entire Scottish team.
Hold on. No. The Scottish team had alien implants jammed up their butts.
Yeah, but that was for recreation.
So, yeah. No psychic prediction that came true in Miami yesterday, which suggested that aliens were going to kidnap thousands of fans and players. That's right. She also said that, maybe it did happen. Maybe that's why Scotland lost, because their star players were abducted by aliens.
And then the butt implants.
But there were no motherships, no alien craft were seen down at the Hard Rock Stadium.
I would argue soccer is one of the toughest games to play with a butt implant.
Oh, my God.
I mean, if you were just abducted by aliens, right?
Yeah.
And they put something in you and then put you down on the pitch.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of running. A lot of running.
Not volleyball.
So, Michelle, is this a lock? You seem a little tentative.
About what?
Are you supposed to go see Supergirl, the latest DC movie? Are you set to see that with Julian later today?
Yeah, actually, Chloe too, I think.
What time?
7:30.
You guys are going to abandon me at 7:30 tonight?
You'll take a nap.
They asked me if I wanted to go.
Right. So we're not abandoning you. We invited you, and you said no, thank you.
All right.
Yeah,
You just said no. You didn't say thank you. You just said no.
I don't want to see.
I don't want to go.
Well, the reviews are not good. So I like this reviewer for the New York Post, Johnny Oleniski, whatever his name is. I think his reviews are pretty good. And he said, Supergirl review, DC is already back to making mediocre superhero movies. Yeah, this is doesn't seem like it's a great review.
All right.
It was only a year ago when everyone was euphorically proclaiming DC is saved. This is the dawn of a new era. Well, hold on to your cryptos. With the forgettable Supergirl, the second chapter in the revamped DC universe, the franchise quickly plummets back down to earth. As the old saying goes, the more capes change, the more capes stay the same. Yeah, this is not a glowing, stellar review.
Seems a little overwritten, if you ask me.
Oh, really? No, so now you're a movie critic?
The more capes
You're a movie critic?
The more capes change, movie
Oh,
stays.
Fester's a movie critic. So you're going to be a critic for movie critics.
Of the critics.
A critic of the critics.
I mean, it sounds like he's just looking for like a way to write fun little blurbs that he can be clever about.
No,
I don't know that he's really,
No, he's
qualified.
Oh, you don't think he's a qualified movie reviewer?
I mean, look, he's just crapping all over this movie for why?
Because he says it's not good.
Okay, well, I mean.
You go enjoy your mediocre movie with 75% of the family later tonight.
I think I'm going to enjoy it.
I don't need it.
What did Gene Shalit have to say about the movie?
What about
That's what I want to know. What about Siskel and Ebert?
Siskel and Ebert.
Why are you naming all like dead movie critics now? How about Rex Reed? What is he? Oh, I think he's gone too.
All these movies.
My God, Rex Reed, Gene Shalit, they both kicked within like a couple of months of each other.
Movie critics seems like a job we don't need anymore.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying.
Because they don't make movies anymore?
No, but I don't need a critic to tell me. I mean, there's so much publicity about it. I can get a feel for myself. There's online communities of people who are probably more like-minded than me than this middle-aged white guy writing for the Post.
Right. I'm not always looking for themes and, analogies and some kind of message. I just maybe want to go have a fun time, eat some popcorn, have a cherry Coke.
And what if he has like a bias against female superheroes?
Right.
What are you doing?
I was ing you.
What the hell are you?
What if this guy probably has some biases? I don't like
freaking noise you're making over there.
Pay attention.
Hang on. I lost my Detroit Lions story.
The cornerback for the Detroit Lions was arrested in Tampa on some pretty serious charges.
I know, but I just had the damn story, and now I can't find what I do.
Did you fumble it? because he plays football. Oh, or he played football. I don't know if he'll ever play again if he's charged.
No, it was in my pile. I threw the Supergirl story away, and it was in there. So the Lions cornerback, not quarterback, but a Lions cornerback,
Terrion Arnold.
Yeah, arrested in Tampa, and he's being accused of robbery, kidnapping. I mean, this is some serious stuff. So he was arrested last night. This was breaking news last night. And this is because of a crime that happened months ago, back in February, that involved robbery and kidnapping. According to Tampa police, according to TPD, they say that this Terrion Arnold, a Detroit Lions player, the words of TPD, he was the primary conspirator in the act that took place on February 4th, which included armed robbery. There were 6 other individuals that were involved. Those individuals in the plot, they were arrested previously. According to TPD, they're saying that Arnold, the Detroit Lions player, and the others, that they were trying to exact revenge on other individuals that they accused of ripping off $250,000 of items, merch items, personal effects, from a rental property at, I think it was an Airbnb, that they would rent in Largo. But according to Tampa police, they, I guess, were able to ascertain that the victims were not involved in what was boosted from the Airbnb in Largo. What the heck?
Wow.
So
they assume these people were the thieves from their Largo Airbnb,
right?
And they want to exact revenge on them,
right?
But they weren't. So they even if they were the people, you don't go after them like that.
Wow. So the same day, according to Channel 8, Arnold and the co-defendants reported the Airbnb theft to Largo police. They devised a plan to lure the 3 victims to an apartment where the victims were held at gunpoint and beaten, according to Tampa police. Oh. Detectives said the victims, described as 3 men in their late teens, had visible injuries from being pistol whipped and beaten. One of the suspects streamed the incident. That's smart. And a group chat between Arnold and other suspects confirmed their involvement, according to Tampa police detectives. According to the investigators, Arnold was giving directions to the other suspects via text messages during the assault.
So he was the leader of the...
Beat him, whip him. Texting like what to do to them, apparently.
Hold on, man. He's writing me right now. I can see the bubbles.
So then the Detroit...
Punch him in the nuts.
I see the I see the little 3 dots, right? The bubbles, is that what it is?
Yeah.
So the football player, the Detroit Lion, he later shows up at the apartment while the torture and the beating of these three guys is still happening. And he didn't leave until about 2 a.m. when the victims were then thrown outside by the armed individuals, and they were allowed to leave. So after being beaten, they were allowed to finally leave this apartment in Tampa. Oh, my God. So police say that the victims also had multiple personal items stolen while they were being held, in the apartment. So the Detroit Lions player turned himself in last night. They took him to the Orient Road jail where he was processed. And these are some serious freaking charges.
He's got 8 charges.
Yeah. He's facing 4 counts of kidnapping and 4 counts of armed robbery.
So he's not going to make minicamp this year, right?
I was just going to ask you, when does there a pre-camp or
like in 2 weeks or something, right?
Wow.
So he's a pretty good player. He was He was the first round draft pick, 24th pick overall. He played for Alabama.
Yeah, he might not play this season.
He might not play this lifetime.
I think he's facing life in prison.
Yeah.
This is a serious freaking deal. So the Detroit Lions gave a statement to WFLA, quote, "We are aware of the legal situation regarding Terrion Arnold. We will not comment at this time out of respect for the ongoing legal process." And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other individuals that have been arrested as well.
6 others.
It's 6 total. I've got 5. I've got
Ariana, Jasmine, Lindell.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. So is it 7 total?
6 people pulled off the whipping.
All right.
And he was the ringleader via text.
Wow.
And they've been in jail since March, and they're just now getting around to Terrion before.
Do you think he used punch emojis? Do you think he used any emojis to like a boxing glove,
like a boxing glove, and then the yellow face?
The yellow face with the
black eye.
The black eye.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
He's or what about? Is there a pistol whip emoji?
There's a water gun. They took the pistol off.
Oh, they did?
They did. They took the pistol off because of
now there's a super soaker.
Yeah, it's like a little green gun.
Oh wow, man, that is crazy. This guy might have just totally screwed up his entire freaking life. That's incredible. Well, we'll see what happens here. If all these charges stick, what his defense is, and will Terrion Arnold, will he be playing for the Detroit Lions for the 26-27 season? That's the question.
All right, so I just typed "kick him in the nuts" into my text on my Apple phone.
Right.
And they have an emoji for kick, which is like a leg.
Oh, and then you get a picture of like a walnut.
And then you have, hold on, you have 3 nuts to choose from.
Oh.
It looks like a
pecan?
No.
Almond?
No.
Pistachio?
No.
Peanut?
Yes.
Okay.
Chestnut, peanut, and then a nut and bolt. Like hardware store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hardware.
All right. What else could Terrion have texted
Is that stainless steel or galvanized?
It looks galvanized.
I need some 316 stainless so it doesn't rust in the marine environment.
Give me another command for Terrion to send him.
Oh, jumper cables to the nads.
Jumper cables.
Battery and jumper cables to the nads. Is there jumper cables? Is there that emoji available?
Nope, no emojis for none of them.
All right, what about waterboarding? Waterboarding emoji. Do they have that one?
Hold on. Waterboard, BOARD.
Oh, what about head in the vice?
Head
like at a Goodfellas. What was that? Goodfellas, a casino. The head in the vice.
I think it was
which one?
Casino.
Is that casino?
All right. Only water, and it's the couple of squirts, which could mean a couple of things.
Wow,
if you know what I mean, especially when paired with eggplants.
Stop.
Hey, did you see this ridiculously cheap, no frills electric pickup truck that is going to be coming out? And it turns out that Jeff Bezos from Amazon is one of the big backers. Are you aware of this pickup truck called the Slate?
You know what? I think I saw something about it on Jalopnik a while ago, but I don't know much about it.
They've been teasing this for a number of years, and I guess it's finally ready to make its debut. But, well, there's some curiosity here. So there's a Michigan-based startup, a new auto manufacturer called Slate, and they're going to put out what they call a bare bones pickup truck.
Oh.
An EV, an electric vehicle, an EV pickup truck. And this is bare bones. Crank windows. So hand crank windows.
Sure.
I'm fine with that.
No radio. I'm not fine with that.
Easy.
That, you know what? That's taking food out of my family's mouths.
Yeah.
You know, no radio.
I mean, we don't need that XM stuff, but put a radio in.
Yeah, so crank windows, no radio, no touch screen, and this EV pickup truck's going to start at $24,950. That's where it's going to start. It's a very kind of boxy, rudimentary. It comes in like battleship gray only. But then you can buy like wrap colors to put wraps. Like for $450, you can like pick a whole palette of like wraps to put on the truck. But here's the deal.
Look at this dashboard, this whole dash configuration.
It is the starkest. I mean, this thing, you know what? A golf cart looks like a luxury vehicle next to this thing.
So this is the $24,000 version.
Yeah.
There'll be other ones with radios and with nicer features and with.
I don't know.
The basic Slate pickup truck will be a simple affair, but it's starting at $25,000. You can probably get a little bit of a nicer one for a couple more dollars.
I don't know, but here's the deal. Here's what people are saying. Why would you buy this bare bones, stripped down electric battery-powered pickup truck, this Slate? Why would you buy this if, for instance, you could get a Ford Maverick, which starts at like $27,000? Why? And then it has all that stuff. For the biggest complaint, the Slate may be cheap, but for an EV, but it still costs nearly as much as a more practical small truck once you start comparing. You're paying a similar base price to a Ford Maverick and are getting less all around. It's a tough sell for someone that just wants a small truck. Another put it more bluntly, these are some Reddit comments. Why would you buy this over a Ford Maverick? The comparison came up repeatedly with skeptics arguing that the Maverick by Ford offers more seats, more utility, more familiar ownership experience for only a few $1,000s more. The base model Ford Maverick is just over $27,000. One user wrote, it runs circles around this in every utility aspect. They're saying buy the Ford Maverick. Go to Veterans Ford and buy the Ford Maverick at employee pricing right now as well.
Man, that Maverick is a good-looking, smaller truck.
It is. And this Slate thing. Oh, and they're going to be like no dealers. It's going to be direct. And then for service, this is listen to this. For service,
you take it to the Geek Squad.
Well, dude, you're.
Oh, really?
Hold on a minute. You're close.
All right.
For service, apparently it's going to be a lot of do it yourself.
Yeah, like with a video.
Yeah,
how we were talking, like just do it yourself.
Yeah, do it for service. You got a problem? Wheel falls on. Do it yourself. Or they're trying to put together a network of like, you break it, I fix it places.
Yeah.
Where you
this is a new franchise model where you can service all the Slate owners. You just bring it in. You know, I mean.
Yes, I cracked my iPhone screen. Oh, and my Slate is on fire.
A lot of these EVs, they don't, I mean, none of them have engines. You know, I mean, so the mechanical.
Well, they have a motor because you have an electric motor that's driven by the batteries.
Yeah. That's probably the most reliable part of the whole operation. You know, like Allison's EV, we had to change the air filter. I could have watched a YouTube video on it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I paid the dealer to do it.
Right.
But if I had no other choice,
Why wouldn't you do it yourself? How much you pay the dealer to pay?
It was a little bit of a pain in the ass. I mean, I looked at the video, I'm like, I'm not doing that. Here, give Elon $50, tell him to do it.
Oh, $50?
Yeah, it was like, it's like part of the scheduled maintenance.
It's not terrible. Anyway, so the Slate pickup, but they're getting crap that why would you buy the Slate when for just a little bit more you can get a much more feature-inclusive vehicle with the Ford Maverick?
Maybe it's less to run it.
You know, I got to drive this car. I got to see how the seats feel. Because I have a feeling it is the most uncomfortable
I want to know, exactly. I want to know also what the crash test looks like on this thing. It looks like it's going to pop apart like Legos. You ever make a Lego car as a kid and smash them together? That's what it looks like. All right, I got a break. 9:23 at the MJ Morning Show. The final chunk of the MJ Morning Show is next. Do you know how much money Tampa spends on OnlyFans? So the Tampa Bay area, how much do people locally spend on OnlyFans accounts? Yeah, I've got some numbers. Oh, Spirit's back. Breaking news. Spirit is back. Details next and a whole lot more. I got a whole pile of stuff. Final segment going to be super on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105, 104.7 FM. My friends at Banco want to fix your garage door when it breaks. My friends at Banco want to help you upgrade your garage door. This is simple. Why should you buy an insulated garage door from Clopay? I'll tell you why. An insulated door is the barrier between your climate-controlled space and the outdoors. Plays a big part in your home's energy efficiency. Helps reduce the load on your HVAC system. Insulation helps keep your garage at a consistent temperature. Yeah, more comfortable for working, storing, temperature-sensitive items, or just making sure your car is not a blistering furnace when you get into it. That's why you want a Clopay insulated garage door from Banco. So what do? You call Banco and you say, hey, can we take a look at these Clopay doors? Do you know the ROI on a new garage door for your house is 194%? That's strong. Also, increase the curb appeal. Just put a better-looking garage door on. So anything garage door related, folks, it's Banco. You need a service call, broken spring, broken tension wire, general maintenance, preventative maintenance. It's Banco. Banco's the best. Over 42 years in the biz right here in the Tampa Bay area. Banco. BancoDoors.com. Bank on Banco, 877-90-BANCO. Anything garage door related, it's BancoDoors.com, and tell them that MJ sent you. My friends over at Hendrick Roofing would love to stop by and give you a quote on a new roof. So multiple ways you can go with Hendrick. Do you need a new roof on your house? You call Hendrick. Do you have a roof that just needs some repairs? You call Hendrick. Do you have a commercial business? Do you need a amazing, reliable commercial roofing company? It's all Hendrick. All this under one roof. Get it? So listen, residential and commercial, it's Hendrick Roofing. I can totally vouch for Hendrick. Why? Because they've done 2 roofs for me at this point. Hendrick did the original roof. They were the original roofing contractor when I built my house in 2004. And we just put a brand new roof on 22 years later. They just finished up a couple of months ago. Great experience now twice with Hendrick. Big jobs. Big jobs. Wonderful. Roofing issues, you call Hendrick. Around for over 60 years, family-run company. They have their own metal shop for their metal roofing. They do it all. Asphalt, shingle. They do the metal roofing. They do custom. They do amazing work. It's Hendrick. HendrickRoofing.com, and tell them that MJ sent you. So let me talk about another contractor now. Talking about Air Rescue. Air Rescue has now put 2 systems into my house. So as my older carrier systems are dying, I'm putting in these new Daikin systems. These Daikin's a tried and true South Korean company. These are assembled in Texas. So my units from Daikin that were installed by Air Rescue assembled right in the great state of Texas, right here in the U.S., and they work phenomenally. My house is just unbelievably cool. They just put in, Air Rescue just put in a brand new 4-ton system in my house. We had a 2-ton system that was also replaced about a year ago. Air Rescue is fantastic. If you have a broken system or you need a new system, it's airrescue.com. During the month of June, save $500 right now on a brand new air conditioning system. And then, of course, the MJ 10% discount. Just mention the MJ and ask for 10% off. It's an instant coupon, and you can even put the 10% on top of the $500 off for the new air conditioner. You can stack it. Double dip. Double dip. It's airrescue.com. 888 never wait. Airrescue.com for any air conditioning problem. And tell them that MJ sent you. That's airrescue.com. Traffic's on. Final check here. Shriner, MJ Morning Show back in just a sec. Don't move.
In Pinellas, we have our...
might be on our way to finally getting a couch for the new MJ Morning Show studio. We do have some guests in-house. We'll speak to them momentarily on the MJ Morning Show. So I need to ascertain, I guess this is Tampa only. I guess it's not the entire Tampa Bay area. This is just Tampa only. Fester, I saw an item from Creative Loafing, and they claim to have data that Tampa spent $8.6 million on OnlyFans accounts last year.
I would be like, only 8.6 million?
Say what?
That number seems a little low.
So it's not the whole Tampa Bay area. It's just the city of Tampa.
You know, that still seems low. We have a lot of dudes.
Adult content creators cranked out over $8 million from Tampa residents in 2025. A new study from a third-party search site, Only Guider, says that Tampa, well, hold on, this says Tampa area. So maybe it is. Well, hold on. The first line from Creative Loafing.
Who wrote it?
Colin Wolfe.
Okay.
He's the Colin who cried wolf.
Listen,
but listen, it seems to be a little contradictory because that's why I was confused. $8 million, over $8 million from Tampa residents. So a Tampa resident seems to connotate the city of Tampa. But then the next paragraph starts, a new study from third-party search site Only Guider says the Tampa area spent. So what is it, the Tampa Bay area? Or $8,668,566 on OnlyFans.
If it was the metropolitan area, that includes St. Petersburg and,
Clearwater,
Spring Hill and all that, I would think 8.6.
And Massac Town.
That's toward the outskirts. But I think 8 million is a really low number. If it's just the city of Tampa, I think it's a marginally low number. I would thought it would have been higher. But 8 million, how did they calculate this? That's interesting.
Michelle, do you know how much money I spent on OnlyFans last year?
Are you going to share with me? How much?
I spent absolutely zero. Nothing.
I was going to guess $22.50.
I spent nothing.
Nothing?
Zero.
Oh.
I've never been on OnlyFans. I've never even gone to the landing page.
The better question is,
what?
How much money have you made off of OnlyFans?
Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell? I just dropped my phone.
So,
yeah,
OnlyFans isn't just like adult workers.
I think the bulk of the business is adult related content.
Yeah.
I think it's the bulk. But like, what else? Like, what non-adult or sex-related stuff is on OnlyFans? I couldn't even tell you. What, you pay some auto mechanic has an OnlyFans site and teaching you how to, swap out the alternator in a 1976 Buick?
Yeah, clink and clack and show you how to replace your catalytic converter.
I don't know. That seems $8.6 million the OnlyFans spend in
I think it seems low. I think I'm with Fester. It seems a little low.
Did I catch your attention when I said that Spirit is coming back?
The whole airline is coming back?
Who said anything about an airline?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Spirit Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah, they're looking for people. Fester, 1,200 positions up for grabs here in Florida for the new Halloween season.
You know what?
It's Spirit, not Spirit Airlines, Spirit Halloween.
I saw a documentary on Spirit, the Halloween place.
Oh, yeah?
It's an amazing operation.
Wait. There's a documentary on Spirit Halloween?
It was about how it runs and how they have to source Halloween stuff year-round.
Right.
Just to be ready for 2 months of business.
Yeah, it's like Christmas stores.
Yeah.
Like my parents own Christmas stores in Virginia Beach and Norfolk and Portsmouth. And my mom was buying for next Christmas
in January.
In January.
Yeah.
Seriously. They were, let's say January 26th, my mom was already buying Christmas stuff and placing massive orders for everything back in January. But for the upcoming 12 months away, essentially.
So how do they know? What if there's like some really great Halloween movie or some celebrity event that happens.
Some
and then
crazy costume that's going to be hot.
Yeah.
Like Supergirl might be a big costume this year because the movie's coming out this weekend.
Yeah.
You should go to the movie dressed as Supergirl. In costume.
Anyway, the reason why I'm bringing this up is if you're looking for some work, Spirit Halloween is going to be hiring 1,200 people just in the state of Florida.
That's amazing.
They're looking nationwide. Spirit Halloween with their little pop-up places. You know, they try to find defunct department stores.
They open up temporary pop-up superstores
exactly
in vacant big box retail space.
Dude,
I remember the Sears at West Shore Plaza was this. I mean, they're all over town.
Yep. So they will fill 52,000 positions for this upcoming Halloween nationwide, and 1,200 of those jobs will be at Spirit. 1,200 jobs for just the Spirit spots in Florida.
Wow.
Coming up.
You know, if you need seems like a pretty steady seasonal job, hey, go for it, right?
Hey, listen to this wacko.
Any word on what they pay over at Spirit?
I have no idea. Oh. So a Winn-Dixie employee ripped off Winn-Dixie, stealing more than $32,000 in lottery tickets. And guess what? The stolen ticket winnings actually amounted to like $39,000.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this happened on the other side of the state. Winn-Dixie, which I think is closed. They're probably converting it to an Aldi. But Winn-Dixie over in Palm Beach Gardens. My parents lived in Palm Beach Gardens for 20 years. They probably went to this damn store. A former Winn-Dixie employee has been arrested. Cops say she stole more than $32,000 worth of lottery tickets. According to the Palm Beach Gardens police, be careful. They're speed trap folks, man. They're you're like 6 miles over the speed limit. Palm Beach Gardens police, they're pulling you right over on PGA Boulevard. I think my mom got like 32 tickets. All right, so according to the Palm Beach Gardens police, 45-year-old Essie Latrell Davis of West Palm, charged with grand theft over $20,000 and organized fraud. Investigators said that store managers noticed missing lottery tickets last September, and then surveillance video showed that Davis was taking the scratch-off tickets and entire books of tickets from a lottery dispenser and a safe. Why do these people think they can get away with this? It's not going to balance out. You're going to be had. And like those customer service counters, they've got the surveillance cameras that they're right over I
don't understand the logic.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Anyway, but this is why I'm doing the story, is because she stole all these tickets, and how much was her return? She's stealing books. So investigators found that 456 lottery tickets and 12 books of tickets were taken between July and September of last year. Winn-Dixie lost $32,506 in tickets. The stolen tickets actually produced $39,000 in winnings. So that shows that if you spent that money...
That's the outlier. That's the one in 50 shot.
At least in this, it would have been a $7,000 profit. So who says the lottery doesn't pay off?
If this were really the case, my entire business model would be lottery tickets. You know, buy $50,000, make 60. Buy 50, make 60. Buy 50, make 60.
I just thought it was interesting that she ripped off $32,000 and she actually had $39,000 in winnings, and she gets to keep it. No, she doesn't, and she's in trouble.
Does the money go back to the store?
Yeah.
Does the lottery reimburse Winn-Dixie?
I believe the store is responsible. They took the lottery tickets from the Florida Lottery. The store, it's their loss. It's not the lottery's loss.
Is the lottery going to give Winn-Dixie the big check for $39,000 of stolen funds?
Oh.
You get the money back. All right, so I did not know this. This was kept secret. Daryl Hall.
Of Hall & Oates?
Yes. Michelle, did you know this?
I did not.
Did you see this in my pile?
I did.
Daryl Hall from Hall & Oates, and, they had a nasty split up. They hate each other. They want to murder each other. They're like totally at odds. So Daryl Hall from Hall & Oates, he was the taller blonde guy. he underwent a kidney transplant earlier this month. This was kept totally under wraps. We didn't even know that he needed a kidney. Daryl Hall, Hall & Oates, just got a kidney transplant earlier in June. Apparently, he needed a kidney. The story is that he was at a bar, met a woman. Next thing he knew, he woke up in a bathtub in a hotel room.
Right.
Filled with ice. And then he looked at the mirror and scrawled on the mirror in lipstick. It read, call 911.
You're about to bleed out. Call 911 now.
And then he had a pain in his side, and he looks, and they're like haphazard stitches. And apparently his kidney was stolen, so he needed a new kidney.
Somebody got his.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Remember that old story?
The old urban legend.
Remember that old urban legend story? Remember that?
The night, the night in New Orleans.
No, apparently he just revealed. Also, do you know how old Daryl Hall is?
He is 72.
No, he's 79.
Oh.
He's about to be 80. What? I had no idea he was that old. Does he still do Daryl's house, Daryl's garage, where he has like bands that perform in his like house?
It's now Daryl's nursing home and rehabilitation center.
Is that what it is?
But they have room for bands. You can put a couple of, guitars in the corner.
Yeah, so Daryl Hall was diagnosed with Lyme disease in 2005, did not reveal the identity. Does Lyme disease take out your kidney or kidneys?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so he finally revealed on Instagram on Tuesday how a kind and generous living donor donated their kidney. It must have been some Hall & Oates fan. It happened a couple of weeks ago, and I'm already starting to feel better. According to my doctors, a complete success. I should go back to normal in a few months, so get ready for more music and lots of Daryl's house shows. Diagnosed with Lyme disease in 2005, did not reveal the identity of the donor or any further details of what prompted the need for the transplant. I don't even know if it's Lyme disease related.
It can affect your kidneys, although it is very rare in humans.
Wow.
Last time I checked, Daryl Hall is said human.
So best of luck to Daryl. I like Daryl Hall.
Yeah.
I use one of Daryl Hall's songs as one of my rejoiners occasionally. Hey, is that going to throw you off if I play the Daryl Hall song?
Probably.
Can I play it, Andrew? Is that all right?
You do you.
Andrew's got to edit it out. But, for instance, on our rejoiners, when we come back from commercial breaks, we have a whole variety of different songs, and one of the songs I use is 1986 and Daryl Hall's Dream. So I've always liked that song.
So
it was kind of a minor hit. It wasn't a big charter.
My son Hudson and I did a deep dive into the lyrics of Man Eater.
No.
Yeah.
And what did you find out?
He's like, why does the Man Eater only come out at night? And I had to. We went line by line over the song and read all the lyrics.
You did?
And guess what? The Man Eater who comes at night, she drugs you at the bar. Then you go up to your hotel, and then she steals your gold Rolex,
takes your kidney
and your wallet. Oh yeah. That's the Man Eater right there.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of music, Metallica's Kirk Hammett. That's the dude that fell off the stage after taking a poke at Taylor Swift.
Yes.
What was the shirt he was wearing?
Taylor Swift is a CIA psyop.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So Kirk Hammett, who plays guitar for Metallica, recently fell off the stage and hurt himself, and he was wearing a T-shirt that said, Taylor Swift is a CIA psyop. Psychological, operations, warfare type thing. So it was said that the Swifties put a hex on him. The karma from Swifties, because he was attacking Taylor Swift. Anyway, he also says that right now pop music is crap.
Okay.
I would agree with that. Listen, there's some good stuff, but top 40 radio and pop music, it's having a rough time last couple of years. It's not the density. We were speaking, Michelle and I, yesterday. We were sitting on the couch. We were in the living room. I'm doing prep. I'm on my phone, and I'm just doing some Instagram scrolling, and this little Instagram video comes up, and it's some guy with an account, and he is going through the list of smash hit songs from 1985. And this was like a 5-minute Instagram video, and he's playing. It's like, I think the question was, what is your favorite song from 1985? And then he plays clips, videos.
Yeah,
like
I've seen that guy.
These famous MTV video clips of all these videos. And it's like, oh my God. And 1985 was just out of control with the density of amazing songs. Michelle, can you find the list? Find like the biggest hits of 1985. Because I don't have it on my phone anymore. But do a quick search. And you look at this list. And has there ever been a more dense year for like pop music and incredible songs? And, Q105, we're in 80s, stage 80s and more, and some 90s sprinkled in.
We play hot hits.
We do. We play hot hits.
At least that's what the jingle says.
Yeah, hot hits. All right. So do you have the list?
I have the Billboard's top 100 singles for the year.
Yeah, go ahead.
Number 1, Careless Whisper.
Yep.
Number 2, Like a Virgin.
Yep.
3, Wake Me Up Before You Go.
Yep.
For number 4, I Want to Know What Love Is.
Yep.
I Feel for You.
Yep.
Out of Touch, Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Yep.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Money for Nothing. Crazy for You. Take on Me. Every Time You Go Away. Easy Lover. Can't Fight This Feeling. We Built This City.
We built this city.
The Power of Love.
Yep.
Don't You Forget About Me.
That's Huey Lewis in the News from Back to the Future.
Yep. Don't You Forget About Me.
Great Tower of Power horn section in that song.
Cherish.
Yes. Yep.
St. Elmo's Fire. The Heat Is On.
St. Elmo's Fire. Man in Motion.
We Are the World.
We Are the World. I mean, that
Shout.
Part-time
Shout,
Lover. Let it all out. Part-time. That's Stevie Wonder. Yeah.
I mean, it was just a packed year.
85, man, was just a powerhouse year.
Yeah.
For just smash hit after smash hit. Unbelievable. And Metallica's Kurt Hammett now is saying right now pop music is crap. When I do hear stuff it's like it doesn't hold a candle to the pop songs that were out in the 80s, for instance. Anyway.
Yeah.
Whole different time. All right, so I got to bring a couple of guests on here. I know one is Christina. Christina, welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Christina, do you see my space?
Yes, I see it. We see it.
So, Christina, you emailed me because we're looking for a nice couch, like a little green room type couch for the MJ Morning Show studio. And you're like interior designers, and you have a furniture store as well?
That's correct. I'm here with my friend. She's the one that has a furniture store.
This is Alba, and it's Alba's store, and they work together to help customers both pick out furniture and do interior design and renovations.
And you're in West Tampa. You're on Columbus, right?
Correct.
All right, right on the mic. Get close. And what is the name of your store?
What is what?
What's the name of the store?
Lisa Mart.
Lisa Mart.
L-I or L-A?
L-I-S-A.
M-A-R.
M-A-R. Lisa Mart.
Okay.
All right. Do you think we can find a nice, smart, black or gray couch to fit our motif for that corner? Is that possible?
It looks like enough space for me.
It's enough space.
Oh, yeah.
But the problem isn't the space.
The problem is me.
The problem's the client.
Yeah. It's got to have a certain look, it's got to have a nice, smart, clean look and look, a little bit of class to it. Can you find something for the space?
What I would like to know first is what you want to feel when you're sitting, or what do you want to achieve, or what is the functionality, of this space?
That's a good question. That's a good question. What's the functionality?
Yeah.
What do you want to achieve?
Do you want to just lay back, or take a rest when you have your breaks?
No. It's really for guests. When we have guests in the studio,
it's really for me.
He would like to take a nap.
I would like for it to have like a chaise.
I think Fester's going to have a nap during commercial breaks.
Maybe a reclining feature. Maybe something with a 500-pound weight limit.
Oh yeah.
These are all important to me, but he doesn't consider what I think is important. But he wants something smart. A smart-looking couch. Who the hell wants? I want a smart-looking couch.
So, if you can present us with some options, and
absolutely,
we'd love to have you supply the couch for the MJ Morning Show studio. So,
do that.
You see the spot? I'll show you the dimensions, and let's see what we can come up with. All right.
That makes sense. It's just more for your personality and what exactly.
Well, it needs to fit the room. It needs to look good in the studio.
That's number one.
I think a couple of folding chairs would look good in the studio. A couple of plastic Adirondack chairs I could buy in the front of Tractor Supply would look good in the studio.
Go to the Walmart Garden Center and get the plastic chaise lounge. Is that it? Anyway, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
You're going to like it, I'm pretty sure.
All right. Well, thank you, guys. It's a pleasure to have you in. I do appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you for having us.
All right.
All right. We'll get updates along the way. on your couch progress.
Yes. And how quickly could we possibly have a new couch in the MJ Morning Show studio?
Couple weeks.
What do you think?
2 weeks? 1 week?
2 weeks.
More than 2 weeks.
Right.
Less than a month.
All right.
Yes. Less than a month.
It's
Definitely.
in your hands. Let's see what you can come up with, okay?
You gotta be happy.
Show me pictures, guys, and thanks for coming in.
Okay, thank you.
I appreciate it. Folks, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow for the Friday edition. And tomorrow's a very special day. Tomorrow's the 32nd wedding anniversary for Michelle and me.
Oh, yeah.
How about 32 years tomorrow? Folks, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. MJ Morning Show on Q105, and let's be careful out there.
The MJ Morning Show is protected under the laws of the United States and other countries. Unauthorized duplication, distribution, or exhibition may result in civil liability and criminal prosecution. All rights in this work are reserved for purposes of laws in all jurisdictions pertaining to data mining or AI training, including but not limited to Article 3 of Directive EU 2019-790. This work may not be used to train AI.
Here.